What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to the Etihad to take on Manchester City. And the big breaking news around the City camp is no Erling Haaland in the Manchester City squad. The good news for Liverpool, Cody Gakpo did travel to the game. And of course, the team news will be out momentarily. And we'll go through that for you guys as well. As always on a match day though, we're being brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors Manscaped. A little reminder that you can get yourself an incredible 20% off. That is 20% off and free shipping on anything your heart desires at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. So yes, how are we feeling? What are we all hungover from the Arsenal tears last night? You know, are we hungover from the cans? They were heavy cans then, weren't they? 7.9%. Those Arsenal tier cans. If you weren't with us last night, well, you missed a fun stream. Everyone that did come in and join me, how are we doing today? I feel hungover and I haven't even drunk. Do you know what? I do, genuinely. I feel hungover and I haven't even had a drink. I'm still on the coffee. But wow, what a day yesterday. And if anybody tuned into the boxing as well, what a card. What a night it was. Bivol pulling out an absolute wonderful performance. Callum Smith picking up a good win against Joshua Boazzi as well. So yeah. Buzzing for today's game, ladies and gents. So look, this is how I feel coming into the game today. No pressure, zero. I want us to go out there and get a win, of course I do, but no pressure. I'm calm, I'm a cool bunny. 8 points clear, same amount of games played as I sit here right now with Arsenal, and they have some tough games coming up. It's donezo. The league's done and dusted. It's over. Paddy Power have even paid out on it. Yeah, what a day yesterday. I did not expect West Ham. Jared Bowen, thank you. Great header. Well done. So yes, team news. Let's go. Team news now confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going through it really quickly. It's Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Canade, Robbo, Jones, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Salah, Diaz. Same setup. He's gone for Jones or Szoboszlai on the left again. Sorry. I hate the way Liverpool put this out. I'm trying to figure it out in my head. But yeah, pretty much same as the last time. Either Jones or Szoboszlai on the left side of attack. Interesting. Gakpo is on the bench. The bench is Kelleher, Endo, Nunez, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa. So he's going to play Diaz through the centre then? I'm very confused by this. Is he going Diaz through the centre or is he going a false 9? I'm very confused by this. This is very intriguing. What do we reckon? Is he going to put Diaz out on the left and put Dom as a false 9? Or are we going to see Salah central? I mean, this is very confusing. So yeah, Jota's on the bench, which is very confusing to me. Connor reckons Szoboszlai false 9. I'm genuinely confused by it, but we'll figure it out. I mean, it would make no sense to me to put Diaz and Szoboszlai both out of position. So you would imagine Diaz will stay left and Szoboszlai central. But it's a mad intriguing one. And I'm interested to see how this one pans out. Well, there you go. That is the starting 11 anyway. It's on your screen there now. We reckon it's, well, we don't know if it's Diaz through the centre or Szoboszlai on the left, but we'll figure it out. But that is the confirmed starting 11, ladies and gents. Wow. Brave call. Let's wait and see. So the subs again, just to go through for you. It's Kelleher, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, and Costas and Kwanzaa. Ingles 001 said, top clash for the neutrals. I think neutral wise, it's I don't know what yeah, neutrals. How are you watching this game, or what are you thinking about it? Because for me, this is nearly a free hit. Yeah, this is nearly a free hit. I don't see any pressure on us today at all. Maybe people think differently on it, but for me, honestly, I feel like we can go here today, play with no pressure, and see what happens. Right, Man City team. Let me go through this for you. That is tiny, but it's Ederson, Lewis, Kusanov, Ake, Gvardiol, Nico Gonzalez, De Bruyne, Savinho, Foden, Doku, Marmoush. That's the Man City team. So it's Ederson, Lewis, Kusanov, Ake, Gvardiol, Nico Gonzalez, De Bruyne, Savinho, Foden, Doku and Marmoush. On the bench for City, Ortega, Moreno, Diaz, Kovacic, Grealish, Gundogan, Bernardo, Reis, Nunes and McAtee. So it's confirmed, no Haaland. No Haaland in the squad whatsoever. What's this one? Sorry, I'm getting sent lots of stuff here. I'm trying to play catch up. Inglesy said, City not the team they once were, never underestimate them. I'm not underestimating them. I just don't think this game now is as important as it was yesterday. I still want us to win, but there's no pressure on us, is what I meant. With Arsenal dropping points yesterday and all the points, I think we have a free hit today. Whatever we get is a bonus in my head, but for me now the pressure's off. Whatever happens, we need to beat Newcastle Wednesday, see what happens today, and then we are 10 games away from that league title. I played Dom at striker, said Harry Klein. Thank you, Harry. Appreciate your super chat, my friend. Yeah, it's very interesting, as I said. It'll be interesting to see how exactly we line up. It looks like we're trying to overload Man City with those midfield legs, and I'm not against it. I'm not. I think it's clever when you've got a team like Man City who aren't very mobile in midfield. I think this is clever from Arne Slot, maybe trying to swamp them, create overloads, and let's wait and see. It's intriguing, though. Egyptian King versus Egyptian Prince. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? If ever I was talking about Omar Marmoush, I would have wanted him alongside Mo, not against them. We have to win today, said LFC. Do we? Honestly, I don't feel the pressure today. As it sits now, we're 8 clear, right? Even if we drew 9 clear, Arsenal win the game in hand, 6 clear. They're still not doing it because they're dropping more points. And that's what makes me... the question Connor asked me, and you know what? It might sound funny at the offset, but Connor said to me beforehand, do you think City will catch Arsenal? Genuinely. And I thought at first, nah. But I looked at it. It's not out of the realms of possibility. Imagine Arsenal finished 3rd in the league table, lads. Imagine they had the end of the season fall off that they were hoping and predicting we'd have. Win today and we get to rest for the Champions League. No, we don't. We don't get to rest anybody. We have a huge game on Wednesday. And then we get to rest because we have a whole week off. So the pressure should be win these next 2 games, or at least get through these next 2 games. And then we've got a week before we go to Paris. Well, 6 days actually, before we go to Paris. So yeah, we've no game next weekend. So that is a Brucey bonus. Is this the official lineup? Yes, sir. It is. Confirmed lineup. The one you see on the screen is your confirmed lineup. So once again, to go through it, Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Kanade and Van Dijk in the centre back positions. Midfield, McAllister, Gravenberch, Jones, and then it's a front 3 of Salah, Diaz and Szoboszlai. On the bench today for the Reds, we have Endo, Kelleher, Nunes, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Joel Kwanzaa. We don't know if Diaz is playing centre, so don't take my formation on screen as a gospel, but that is the starting 11. Yes, Craig, got my cup final ticket on Friday. I would have been fuming if I wasn't successful. Well in. Congratulations, Corin. Enjoy the final. And lovely little trip to Wembley for you. Mohammed said, I would put Salah up top and Diaz on the left. I'd love to see that, Mohammed. I would. I'd love to see Mo up top. I've been saying that for a while. I love the idea of playing Salah through the middle. But I think we're just going to try to overwhelm Manchester City with the legs in midfield. That is my guess from this 11. Tom Judge, how are you, sir? I'm very well, thank you. Member with us for 18 months, Tom, and I'm good. I'm good. Just still waking up a little bit, Tom. Still waking up. It was a late one last night, you know, because did my stream with all of you guys and girls, and then sat back and watched all the boxing. And what a night, man. I think I got to bed at about 7 this morning. Chris, how are you, sir? Chris Tatton Music said, Craig, how are we? Checking in now as I'm off to watch the match with the nephew. Don't get the lineup, but here's hoping for the win. Yeah, look, we're all a little bit, I guess, surprised, Chris, by the lineup, but enjoy watching the match with your nephew, my friend, and always a pleasure to have you drop in, my man. Thank you. Liz, happy match day. Let's effing go. I mean, that's become a match day staple. There's that post. So I hope you're well over in Florida, Liz, and thank you again for everything. Craig, is Chiesa on the bench? Yes, he is. Kelleher, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Costas, and Kwanzaa. That's the bench. The Manchester City team again, in case you haven't seen it. Ederson, Lewis, Kusanov, Ake, Gvardiol, Nico Gonzalez, De Bruyne, Savinho, Foden, Doku, Marmoush. Then it's Ortega, Moreno, Diaz, Kovacic, Grealish, Gundogan, Silva, Riche, Nunch, and McAtee. So no Haaland in the City squad. Our first league win against Pep at the Etihad. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to expect from the City performance today, Steve. Yeah, I'm intrigued today, bro. I don't know what to expect from either team, actually. I hope that we show up and, you know, put them to the sword, but I don't know. It's an interesting one, but I feel a lot less stressed about it, Steve, after Arsenal losing 1-0 at home yesterday to West Ham, which I did not see coming. Right, so that's the coffee done. Now we're awake. So look, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, again, thank you to everyone that helped us reach 300,000 subscribers. We really appreciate your support. If you can, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't done so. And why not check yourself out? The Chairman Pro Package Face Shaving Kit from our friends at Manscaped. You can treat yourself to 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20. Use that at checkout to get that discount, or scan the QR code in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. They also have a new head shaver at Manscaped called the Dome, and I have one of them. So if you want to have a nice shiny head like yours truly, then get yourself over to Manscaped and use our code Anfield20. And while we're selling stuff, proud to say that this week we launched AnfieldAgendaShop.com. You will see some of it embedded into our videos and stuff now, but you can check out the Where's the Money John hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, and the Anfield Agenda logo stuff as well at AnfieldAgendaShop.com. And again, we have been absolutely blown away by the amount of stuff that people have treated themselves to already. So if you're someone that's already visited the shop, thank you so much for an incredible first 48 hours. Blown away by your support. On the TV right now, it's now Newcastle 4, Nottingham Forest 2. Forest have just pulled one back. And if you're a member of Anfield Agenda, the good news for you is you can get yourself 10% off any of the Anfield Agenda merchandise by having a look at the community, or excuse me, the membership tab of our YouTube channel. We've pinned a 10% off code there for our members. Do we ship overseas? It's worldwide shipping. It's handled by a third party, but it's worldwide shipping. So yes, everybody can order anything to any part of the world. Now, of course, shipping costs will vary, but there you go. So, Ben, the graphic that shows Jones on the left, don't take that as gospel, because we're still trying to figure it out. We have a back-end system that automatically puts the players into position. So don't take that as a given that Jones is on the left wing. Truth is, we don't know, my man. We don't know exactly what way we're going to line up yet. Am I scared for Newcastle? No. Why would I be scared for Newcastle, Val? We're top of the league. I'm not scared of anybody. I respect them because they're a good side. And as you've mentioned, Isak's a very, very good player and he scored against us in the past. But no, not scared. It's Anfield. And I'm not scared. You know, we're top of the league for a reason, Val. We don't do scared. Can I read out the bench? Absolutely, no problem. It is Queeveen, Kelleher, Endo, Nunes, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. So once again, for those of you who haven't seen the bench, Kelleher, Endo, Nunes, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Tsimikas and Kwanzaa. Isak would look good in a Liverpool shirt. So, again, I'm going to say something now that is just a personal opinion. I'm not trying to say I have any information around this, because I absolutely do not. I get the feeling we're more likely to see a Sesko or a Cunha in a Liverpool shirt next season than an Isak one. Again, don't take that as gospel. It certainly isn't intended to be anything other than a personal opinion. But I have a feeling we'll see Cunha more likely than Isak next season. Because Cunha is available no matter what. He has a release clause. Isak, I've always said this, I feel like him moving away from Newcastle potentially will come down to whether they get Champions League football or not. So let's see what happens there. And said I want Ekitike. Well, he's another name that's on the list. I don't know enough about Hugo Ekitike. I know he scored 12 goals or something like that for Frankfurt this season. Didn't work out from a PSG. Obviously moved on there quickly. And I think it was about 16 million euro that Eintracht Frankfurt paid for him in the end. So the perceived wisdom from Jay Spearing, who's on LFC TV Go or something, is that Jones is on the left. But again, we'll get confirmation when the lads line up of exactly who's playing where. So we had a poll yesterday to ask, outside of Isak, what striker would you like? And Cunha won the vote by a country mile. We also had a vote where we put up 8 centre-backs and we did 2 semi-finals and a final. And we gave 8 names and asked, what centre-back would you like Liverpool to sign? And the winner by a landslide was Dean Huijsen of Bournemouth. Now, I was watching Match of the Day last night and I was keeping a particular eye on Huijsen. And one thing that stood out to me is he needs to fill out a bit. He needs to strengthen a bit. He looks like a very capable defender who reads the game, leads the line, has a bit of pace as well, obviously has the height. But I think he need to work on his upper body strength a tad bit for me if he came in, because he's only 19 or 20, isn't he? So he hasn't even grown into the man body yet. So yeah, it was Huijsen by a country mile there in the centre-back poll. And it was Cunha outside of Isak, because I know if I put Isak in the poll, he'd have won it by a landslide. Why is Elmo in the background? So, it's a long story, but the things that are in the background are things that mean something to all of us involved with the channel. And my wife loves Elmo. But more than that, when my son was about 5 or 6, we went over to Busch Gardens in Florida. And Elmo was there in the Sesame Street part. And my son and my wife wanted to get a picture with Elmo. So we went up and it was their turn. They queued up and it was their turn to get the picture taken with Elmo. But it was really noisy. And my son's autistic, so he was putting his hands over his ears because he was having a sensory overload. And Elmo, the big legend, put their hands over their ears as well to make him feel better. And I've shown the picture a couple of times on here. It just stuck with me how well trained the staff there were, how such a lovely touching moment that was, and how it made my son feel so much better. So then I also fell in love with Elmo, because my wife's been an Elmo freak since I met her, and I'm not even joking, she loves Elmo. How much of the mugs can't find them? What do you mean you can't find them, Paul? Just open up the shop and they jump out the page at you, my man. And the mugs, everything varies, Paul, depending on what part of the world you're in, shipping costs. So it all varies. About 15 quid, euro, is the answer roughly, but it all varies. And the mug should be there as soon as you open up the shop, my man. So just search AnfieldAgendaShop.com and it should be there for you. Freddie, thank you so much, my man. You're very kind, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. Really do, Eddie. Or Freddie. Eddie, sorry, man. I'm not awake yet, Freddie. My apologies, sir. Yeah, thank you, man. Do you think Trent will cope against Doku? I mean, I don't understand the question, because we're making out like Doku is Mbappe. Why do people always shit the bed about us and worrying about opposition players? It makes me feel frustrated, because if anybody needs to be concerning themselves, it's the opposition with us. So no, I don't really have any fears for any of our players up against anyone, because, and I can't say this clearly enough, we're top of the league. Everybody should be concerned about us. And Doku's hardly had the greatest of seasons, so no, I fully believe Trent will be alright there. But again, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm not going to concern myself with hypotheticals, because, you know, we're going into this game top of the league. Did I mention we were top of the league? I don't talk about it very often, but we are top of the league. People in character costumes are angels. They were so good. I could not speak highly enough of the staff. And that person in the Elmo costume, it stuck with me forever, honestly. 1 second. Do. There's my wife. Just in case you thought I was joking. So there you go. Think I'm joking about my wife being an Elmo fanatic? Nope. There she is. In her Tickle Me Elmo top. Do. And here's another one for you. I don't know if you remember this stream. I don't know if you guys remember this stream, but this is funny. 1 sec. Who remembers that stream? Me and Elmo together on Mundo Sporto. You know what I mean? Elmo's played a huge part in our lives, folks. Do. And one more. I want to show you the particular picture I'm on about, and then I'll stop with the family crap. So here we go. That's the picture I'm on about. So you can see my son with his hands over his ears. You can see my wife. And then you can see Elmo doing the same. And that is why I love Elmo. Because of that moment. My wife's always loved Elmo. But that was the one for me. That was it. I was in love with the furry little man. Absolute legend. And that stuck with me forever and will always stick with me. So to whoever it was that was in that suit that day, you're an absolute legend. Up the Elmo. Yeah, you see, there you go. I'm more of a Cookie Monster person myself now, as you probably have guessed. Right, let me just delete them so I don't bring them back up accidentally midstream. Elmo is a red. Yeah, he is. Elmo's defo a red. Right, a couple of things I forgot to go through. Right, Simba the Whitish Cat. How are you, my friend? Said, hey Craig, hope you and the family are well. Looking forward to Liverpool doing a double over City. We got this. I'm predicting a 3-1 win for the Reds. I went 3-2 in my predictions, and I went it like this. 2-0 to us, 2-1 to us, 3-1 to us, and then a late consolation. But you know what? I just want to enjoy today and see what happens. Because I feel a lot less pressure after Arsenal's result yesterday. I was very nervous about this game all week after the Villa draw. But with Arsenal losing yesterday, I feel like we can play with some freedom today. Drank all my 20 cans of Arsenal tears last night. Jesus, Martin, the heading you this morning, huh? 20 cans, 7.9% proof, mate. I mean, you're a better man than me, Martin. Better man than me. I feel hungover today, though. And I didn't even have a drink, because I don't really drink. But, yeah, I feel hungover. I think it's just all the celebrating we did last night. Nathan said, Craig, you say this game's a free hit. So if we lose, do you think we still have it 100%? Yes. You know, it becomes a little... Let's say we lost today, right, Nathan? It becomes a little bit more pressurised on Wednesday against Newcastle. But I still think we get the job done at home to Newcastle. And that would then give us what? What are we now? We're now 8. So if we lost and Arsenal won a game in hand, back to 5... I still think we do it, man. Because there's no way they're making up the points with 10 games to go and the form they're in, because they're going to drop more points. So I think points will be dropped all around, but I just don't think Arsenal have it in them to come back into the race now. I think their hearts have been broken. Their own manager was calling them out yesterday after the game, and I just feel like it was more a case of the media wanting a title race for obvious reasons. Like, I understand it, but I felt like there was a lot of common sense lost in the whole title race stuff. And that's why you see me angry at games, you see me angry at performances, you've seen me angry at results. But not once have you seen me say we're not going to win the league. Because I've always thought we were being gaslit a little bit into the title race talk and the capitulation talk. And I never felt it. Because I never felt like Arsenal are good enough to do what Man City have done, which is go on this run of win, 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 win. I never thought they were capable of it. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. But I'd be happier with a win. The bookies have already paid out on a Liverpool title. Yep, I seen that yesterday. Paddy Power paying out on it. Adam Musa, thank you, my Canadian friend. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And Mike, how are you, bro? Oh, and the Reds! Go marching in! That's your little tradition now, Mike. Every match day, Mike gets me to sing that little ditty. And also, don't forget a little blast of the Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. Na 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 na. I love Liverpool. Can you shout out Adam, my friend? Adam, how are you, bro? Hope you're having a lovely weekend. And thank you, S. Boogs as well. Would I take a draw now against City? Well, look, let me answer it a slightly different way. When the fixtures come out at the start of each season, this is a draw in my head. So when I look at the fixtures and I start kind of thinking what we're going to do here, 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 I would usually put a draw on the table when we play Man City away. So would I take a draw? I wouldn't be heartbroken with it, but I don't think you can answer that question until you figure out what type of draw. So for instance, if we went 2-0 up and drew 2-2, I'm feeling far different about life than if we were 2-0 down and drew 2-2 then. I think it's the context that's important when we're talking about a draw. So I wouldn't be heartbroken, you know, especially with Arsenal's result yesterday. If Arsenal hadn't have lost yesterday, I would say win. Have to win. Win, win, win. But that's why I keep talking about, I feel like it's a free hit. I feel like the lads can go out there today now and show why they're top of the league and play with a bit of freedom and play with a swagger and show that we're the best team in the league this season. Now, if you're Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, of course, the conversation's going to be very different. It's going to be, we're out of the Champions League, lads. Let's not give up this league title. Let's show them why we won 4 in a row. Let's show them that this is our gaff. So, you know, each manager, each set of players will have their own motivation going into the game. But I just hope we play with a bit of swagger. How would you compare Darwin Núñez with other Premier League strikers? Look, the situation about Darwin at Liverpool is a very, I think, it's a personal thing. So you look at it and you can think of it in a couple of different ways. They aren't the worst numbers a striker's ever put up in the Premier League. And you have to context the amount of games he's played. But ultimately, when you take it all in and the price tag and all, and it just hasn't worked out. So what would I contrast him to with other strikers in the Premier League? I mean, he's got more talent than a lot of them. but he doesn't have the mentality of some of them. So I would say he's got the talent to be up there with the best of them, but you know, he's more of a Gabriel Jesus in terms of finishing product. Do you know what, actually? I was watching Match of the Day last night, and I was looking at strikers and, you know, having a look through the Premier League. And I was keeping an eye on the young lad from Ipswich. And do you know what I noticed about him? He reminds me of somebody. I don't know if anybody else has mentioned this, but he reminds me of Vardy. And I was watching him last night, and I was watching his movement. And he just reminds me of Jamie Vardy. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. The way he fights, the way he hassles, the way he works. Delap, yeah, he's who I'm talking about. He just reminds me of Vardy. I don't know why, but yeah, I got a bang at Jamie Vardy off watching him last night. Just his movement, the way he plays on the shoulder, his aggression in his game. I think he's an interesting player, and I think his next move in his career is going to be a very interesting one, because obviously he came through City's academy, gone to Ipswich, doing really well with them. It's an interesting one, but I get a little bang of Jamie Vardy off him when I watch him. Any holidays planned this year, Craig? Yep, we're going over to Spain next month, and then we're going to Turkey in October. Is he related to Rory Delap? Yeah, that's his dad. Rory Delap's his father. So, yeah, we know he comes from a good footballing family. Obviously, dad a pro, with the longest throw-ins the Premier League can remember. But yeah, he's he looks like a really good young player. And I don't know what his ceiling is. I don't know how far he goes in the game, but he looks like he works hard enough and puts himself about. And we know what he's capable of finishing-wise. Whereabouts in Turkey are you going? What's the name of the place again? Oh, fuck, what's it called again? It's near Dalaman. What's it called? I can never remember the fucking name of the area. Sarıgürüm. That's the one. Sarıgürüm. Yeah. Sorry, I can never remember the exact name of the place. Sarıgürüm. That's the one. We're staying in two different places. We're staying in one hotel for 5 nights, and then we're going to a different hotel for 6 nights. Stig, how are you, bro? Said Pep is clueless. To start Nico alone in midfield against this Liverpool team is suicide. They got stuffed against Real, and he's learned nothing. Well, I hope you're right, Stig, and I hope he has learned nothing. I hope we run all over them in midfield, because I think that's what Slot is going for with the selection he's made. No, not Maramis. Never been to Maramis. Yeah, Sarıgürüm is where we're going to. We're staying in one hotel, as I mentioned, for 5 nights, then a different one for 6. Was I in Istanbul for the final? Indeed I was, as I was in Athens 2 years later. I went to Kusadasi in Turkey. I didn't like Kusadasi, personally. Went there, 10 years ago, maybe a bit longer. I thought it was a little bit too busy for me. I like a little bit more slower pace on a holiday. So, yeah, I love Sarıgürüm, Dalaman, that kind of area. Your wife's Turkish, nice. I'll tell you what, Tim, I have not met a race of people or a country of people who can cook meat and rice as well as the Turks. Oh my God. Whatever they make their rice with in Turkey, I think it's butter. But woo, I could live on rice when I'm in Turkey. Honestly, whenever I go to Turkey, I always fill up on grilled meat and rice, because my God, the Turkish know how to grill meat. They are amazing. Some of the best food I've ever eaten been in Turkey. So Liz, I thought it was ghee at first. By the way, that's not a swear word. Ghee is like a butter. It's a very fat, juicy bit of butteriness that you put in. But whatever it is that goes on that rice, it's amazing. Baklava's lovely as well. It is, yeah. I love Turkey. And every time I go to Turkey, people are amazing. Weather's obviously amazing. Food's amazing. I love Turkish people. They're absolutely sound. Always have a great crack with all the lads. We go over there, honestly, and you'd be walking along in the stalls and you just end up having a chat. 15, 20 minutes, sit there and have a drink and a chat with one of the lads. And it's just such a great group of people. Like, I love the country. Marcus, how did it feel to hit 300,000 subs? You know what? It was brilliant, obviously, but I wish we had beaten Villa that night, because it felt not anticlimactic, but it felt like I did want to overly celebrate the 300k because of the result of the game. But man, I'm so grateful for everyone that got us here. Stargirl, Craig, you look like you've lost weight. As much as I love Gravenberch, I miss Fabinho. In fact, I would have been great to see him play together. I have lost a bit, yeah. Don't know exactly how much. It was about 2.5 stone, I think, at this point. But I need to lose a lot more. And I'm trying. But my wife said the same to me about the weight loss. But, you know, I need to do it. So it's nothing I should be overly happy about, because it shouldn't have happened in the first place that I put it on. But I appreciate you. And you miss Fabinho. I miss peak Fabinho as well. Not the Fabinho we were getting frustrated with at the end, but definitely peak Fabinho. Looking at that City team, I fancy us massively now, said Crispy Dippers. It's an interesting one, because my head goes, De Bruyne is in there, but then I remember De Bruyne is not a patch on the old De Bruyne. I think we should have too much for them. I mean, to have Savinho, Foden, Doku, Marmoush all on there, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. Will Arne improve us with new players? Yes, absolutely. I do expect a lot of change in the summer. Now, actually, while we're talking about that, I'll come back to you in 2 seconds, Steve. You need to go to Turkey after your recommendation. Honestly, do. You won't regret it. Now, listen to what I'm saying. Go to Dalaman, Sarıgürüm, Marmaris, that kind of area, because it's way more laid back. It's stunningly beautiful, the area itself, with beautiful lakes and seas and mountains and hills and food. And go to Dalaman, Sarıgürüm, that kind of area, and I promise you, Stargirl, you'll have an amazing time and you won't regret the decision. Anyway, I promised Steve I'd go back to something. A bit of news that was coming out earlier on today. So this comes from Sam Wallace of The Telegraph, and it said the perceived wisdom remains that Trent Alexander-Arnold will leave, while Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will end up with 2-year extensions. Now, I don't know if Sam knows something that we don't. He goes on to say, Virgil van Dijk may well become the best paid centre-half in European football. Certainly Salah's renewal would exceed most contracts for strikers aside from Erling Haaland. So that sounds positive to me, and I very much hope that Sam is right. And Virgil van Dijk should be the best paid centre-half in European football, because he's the best centre-half in European football, and he's the captain of Liverpool Football Club. So, yeah, what the hell is perceived wisdom? You've never heard the phrase perceived wisdom? Really? Wow. Perceived wisdom is a well-trodden phrase. But yeah, it definitely does feel like journalists certainly think that Trent's away. Now, I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll have to wait and see. Barry, how are you? Well, Sham, I'm Irish as well. What's your take on Tato sandwiches? Butter, yeah or no? Cheese on it, and grill it, yes or no? Wow, so many questions. Tato sandwich, you're doing God's work, Barry. You know what I mean? I prefer a Tato bread roll now, myself, because I'm not a big butter eater, Barry. So, no butter for me on a Tato sambo, because I don't like butter, unless it's on toast. But I'd lash it into a bread roll. Cheese on it, no, not for me. And grill it, never tried it. Never tried it, my man. But yeah, Tato sambo. Do you know what I mean? If your first kiss in Ireland didn't involve a little taste of Tato. Oh, 4-3. 4-3 in the Forest-Newcastle game. Just about to go into stoppage time. I know it sounds pretentious. Well, I just read the words out, Johnny. I didn't write the piece, mate. I just read the words. Actually, I even corrected the words because it actually said the received wisdom, which I don't think is the correct phrase. But either way, the belief is that Trent leaves and Virgil signs a new deal and so does Mo. And I hope that's the case. So, do hit that like button for me, ladies and gents. We are... What are we now? Still 35 minutes away from kickoff. And it is now Newcastle 4, Nottingham Forest 3. And 3 minutes have been added on at the end of the game. So not much time there for Forest to try and find an equaliser. That seems like a very low amount of stoppage time, doesn't it? 3 minutes. Especially with a game with that many goals in it. Forest on the attack again now. With Nico Williams down the left. Oh, they wasted that. Forest appealing for a penalty. Referee saying no. Anthony Gordon's down with cramp. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he was cleared out by Gordon. Anthony Gordon comes flying in and clears out the Forest player. That looks like a penalty to me, ladies and gentlemen. Now what will happen is they'll say he was pushed and they won't give it. Interesting. Ryan Yates gets a yellow card in the end. And it ends up with a goal kick. Would I have Matoma at Liverpool? No. I think he's too old to come to Liverpool. What is he, 27? Here goes Newcastle now on the attack. Looking to make a 5-3. Forest defend it. Stargirl said, last message, if you have Disney, watch 1,000 Blows. It's really good. It stars Stephen Graham. He's a boxer in Victorian London. Yeah, I refuse to watch anything with Stephen Graham in it, to be honest with you. Anyone that does anything with the Rag newspaper, no interest. So yeah, I'll pass on I'll pass on that one. Very interesting end to this game here. Newcastle fans screaming for the final whistle, but of course there was a big stoppage in there as well. Forest trying to get one more ball into the penalty area. And there comes the cross. Newcastle hook it away. Newcastle do love to be involved in these manic games, don't they? Now Newcastle are on the attack. This is mad, lads. This is end-to-end stuff. Blocked. And the ref blows it up. 4-3 Newcastle. What an end to that game. Woo! So Newcastle 4, Nottingham Forest 3. A crazy end to the game. Big Bro Slot is driving me insane. How come, Joseph? What's up? Arsenal in for a tough game at Forest? Yep. Absolutely. Forest are going to want to respond to this loss. And they're going to come back. And now they've taken a little bit of encouragement from the result as well. I know they lost, but they fought back into it. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Newcastle now currently up into the 5th position, which would get them Champions League football. Craig, a tip for you. Don't eat for at least an hour before bed. I know all about metabolism and weight loss, my man. Trust me, I know all about it. And I don't eat an hour before bed. I eat once a day. That's it. I eat once a day for a 45-minute period, and that's all it. And I usually do it about 4 or 5 hours before bed. So I got you, bro. I got you. Why 4 forwards on the bench? Why are we playing for the draw? No, what I think we're doing, and again, I'm trying to guess this because Arne, hasn't spoken yet. I think we're trying to overload them with legs in midfield. That's my guess. I think he wants to use the legs of Jones and Szoboszlai to run all over that Man City midfield. So yeah, that's my guess. Alfie the dog says up the Reds and congrats on 300k. Thank you, Alfie. Right, ladies and gents, a little quick reminder of 2 things. Firstly, we are being brought to you as we always are on a match day with thanks to our amazing sponsors, Manscaped. Check out the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra All-in-One Men's Grooming Kit, or the Chairman Pro Package Face Shaving Kit, or anything else at Manscaped, including the new Dome Shaver as well, and get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20. Use that at checkout. That's Anfield20 to get 20% off and free shipping, or scan the QR code in the bottom corner. That's a good call, but it's not slot ball. It's literally him that made the decision. So I would say, by definition, slot ball is whatever the manager does. So, you know what I mean? Slot ball is the manager, and he's made this decision. So, look, let's just wait and see how it goes. I trust Arne's thought processes and decision making. Let's wait and see what happens. And look, another way to look at it is, we've got loads of options on the bench there. So, if we do need to change something, at least there's plenty of power on the bench there to come on and do something. Aaron, how are you, my friend? I think if we beat City and Newcastle, it's over. What are your thoughts? Oh, it's over now, Aaron, in my head. Certainly if we beat Newcastle, it's over. Whatever happens today, win on Wednesday and it's done. Because the worst case scenario then would be 5 points if Arsenal won the game in hand with 10 games to go. And they have tricky games. We're conditioned, right, to just look at our own lane, which is the right thing to do, by the way. But we're conditioned to just look at what Liverpool do. But what we should do is also have a little eye on Arsenal's games. And whatever about us thinking, right, we may drop points here or we might drop points there, Arsenal are the same. So, yesterday, every single one of us, including myself, had Arsenal to win that. I think the bookies were like 10-1 for West Ham to win that game. And Arsenal didn't do it. At home, after a lot of rest, they just haven't got it. They just don't. So Arsenal aren't going to do what Manchester City are going to do, or have done, which is put together runs. Don't worry about it. We just need to keep picking up points, chugging along, and we'll be lifting that league title in May. Craig, I just got ready for the game and my dodgy box subscription ran out. Whoopsies. Ash said it's the same lineup as Wednesday, but with Diaz instead of Jota. I don't think we overload Villa, so don't think we do that to City. But we lined up differently. I think Diaz is left, personally. Salah right, Diaz left, and a false 9. That's what I think. But let's wait and see. Have I been to Barcelona or Lloret de Mar in Spain? I've been to Barcelona, yes. I've been to Spain, and I'm not exaggerating this, Val. I've been to Spain more than 30 times. And I'm going there again next month. One minute motivation said, Craig, it might be PTSD, but I still fear Arsenal. It is. It is, mate. But I get it. I'm not going to belittle you for it at all. But they're Arsenal. I like to say it like this. Show me 1 month between August and now that Arsenal haven't dropped points. Just 1 month. I don't think you'll find it because I don't think it's happened. But again, they're going to drop more points. Like, they don't have any forwards. They've had Miles Lewis-Skelly sent off as well. They haven't got it. They just don't have the firepower. And I wouldn't be at all surprised to see them drop more points against Forest on Wednesday. Not at all. Dean Jason 97 said, looks like we could get Joy in midfield if we're on it today. Mad said, Craig, really? Anthony Taylor, I don't like the lad. So, Mads, it's not the ref that concerns me today. It's the VAR. The VAR is the one that concerns me today. Because the VAR operator is one of the people that I would have right at the very top of my list of frustrating decisions. Let's just say that. Yeah, it's at well on VAR. So I think it's at well on VAR. I'm almost certain it's at well on VAR. But yeah, either way, don't worry about it though. We can only do what we can do, and don't worry yourself into a tizzy. We're 8 points clear. How nice does that sound? As we sit here right now, with the same amount of games played as Arsenal, we're 8 points clear. And Arsenal have had plenty of chances to close that. Because remember, we drew with Everton, we drew with Villa. And they haven't really closed down that gap at all. Those points against Everton and Villa now look like decent points when you look back at them. So, let's wait and see. Ian, thank you, mate. Ian McLeod, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. We have to win today. No, we don't. It's not in my mind, Xbox Gamer. Again, I don't understand how people are still nervous about Arsenal. I said it on my stream last night. It's a personal preference, and I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I'm just trying to say, for me, I don't understand the fear because there's nothing fearsome about that Arsenal team. What I do wonder is, one, will they be caught by Man City? And two, if they get knocked out of the Champions League, is Arteta's job on the line? Because it should be. And I know that sounds harsh at first, but this is what, 6 years now? With an FA Cup to show for it, at £700 million or so invested. He wouldn't be getting away with it at any other club. You know, there's no way he'd still be a Liverpool manager, a Chelsea manager, a United manager when United were looking to do well. I just don't get it. I think he went in on his players yesterday after the game as well, and that shows me that he's losing the plot a little bit. The pressure's getting to him. And you can see from that performance there, Arsenal were toothless yesterday against West Ham, so I don't have any fear of them. If this was Man City chasing us down, and it was the Man City of old, I would be a very different situation right now. I would be feeling nervy. I'd still fancy us to do it, but I'd be feeling nervous about it. But Arsenal ain't City. And yes, TOTT2KZ1, all aboard! Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're saying. Craig, me tea's here, and I hate the mug it's in. Craig, it's a bit nippy outside, but I haven't got a suitable hoodie. No fear, I got you. Check out AnfieldAgendaShop.com for your Where's the Money, John? Hoodies, t-shirts. We made an offer as well to the journalists. You know, we said to them, look, any of you journalists are cold out there, we'll send you a free Where's the Money, John hoodie to wear in the press box at Anfield. All we ask is a little photo just to say, you know, thank you, Anfield Agenda, for wearing it. There you go. And if you're a member of the channel, check out the membership tab. There'll be a 10% discount code there for you guys as well. And there's also some Anfield Agenda logo mugs and stuff. And we'll be adding some more stuff over the next few weeks. We're working on a shenanigans range at the minute, a Newlon. We're going to get some Newlon stuff. No Newlon, no party, Connor, in the same diagonal text that you put the Where's the Money, John? No Newlon, no party. I want that just for me, if nothing else. Craig, will you be heading to Liverpool City to celebrate when we win the Premier League? I'm so glad you asked that question. Yes, but not for the trophy celebration. So, we're doing a live show in Liverpool on May 28th. which is the Wednesday after the last game of the league. So the league finishes on the Sunday. The Champions League final is the following Saturday. So our show, which goes on sale on the 3rd of March, is going to be 28th of May at the Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool, an Anfield Agenda end of season party and reunion show, where you're going to see myself being interviewed on stage for the first time by Chris Stonage. You're going to see Jack 6-0 Gill, Steve Bland and Connor Crosby, all of us together for one night of celebration, a bit of a sing-along and some fun. So yeah, 28th of May, Hot Water Comedy Club. Again, tickets going on sale 3rd of March. So that'll be our celebration. And hopefully, like, we've been very cheeky here because we've put it in between the last league game and the Champions League final. Because, you know, we were hedging our bets. If we won the league, we'd celebrate. If we won the league and had a final to look forward to, ooh, I can't wait for that. I've never been more hyped for a show than this one. Afternoon, Craig. Even if we lose today, I'm now feeling confident we'll do enough to get over the line and bring home number 20. West Ham have ended Arsenal's hopes as far as I'm bothered, said LFC Gamer and Vlogs. And I'm right with you. I'm right with you. I think that result yesterday was the dagger into the heart of Arsenal's Champions League Premier League hopes. Getting the band back together. Yeah, it was lovely. I reached out to all the lads and I said, look, we're having this show. We'd love you to come along and have it as a kind of reunion night where we can all talk about the journey we've had together and stuff like that. And we asked Cash along as well, but Cash will be on her honeymoon, so Cash can't make it. But yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to catch up with everybody over in Liverpool again as well. Here's you going to Spain out with Lee. Yeah, Lee's coming up to spend a couple of days with us. He's driving a few hours up to us when we're in Spain, and he's going to stay over with us in the villa we've rented for a couple of nights, and we'll have some fun and watch some football. Yeah, it'd be lovely to catch up with him. Do I play chess? No. I know how to play chess. I was taught in primary school, but I wouldn't say I would be any good at it. No, I haven't played it in a long time. So, Julian, thank you, and I also have a question for you. So, Julian said, Craig, I may have disagreed with you in the past, but you love your channel and I love your channel and football knowledge. Best footy channel I've ever seen. Thank you, Julian. And look, I've no problem, mate. We won't always agree, you know, and I disagree with people many times, and I never tried to say that my opinion is the gospel. But, you know, I appreciate that you've stuck with us and that you're enjoying what we do, and it's very kind words of you, mate. Thank you. And look, I've always said there's not much in this world that I would consider myself knowledgeable on, but I've lived football since I've been 7 years of age, through different levels, and if there's one thing I think I can speak with a little bit of authority on, because I think I know football until I hear an Arne, a Jurgen Klopp, a Pep Guardiola, a Pep Linders talk about it, and then I realise I'm an idiot. But I know the game well. I've lived and breathed it. I love it. And between that and food, they're the only two things I'd ever really feel comfortable making content about. Hopefully the chat today is full of positivity. Yes, Karen, please, yes. I'm with you on that one, my friend. Craig, do you back Forest to beat Arsenal? I think a draw in my head is on the cards, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if Forest did win, my friend. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. You know, Forest showed fight there today at the game against Newcastle. Went 1-0 up, then 4-1 down, then brought it back to 4-3. Arsenal are going to be the walking wounded, going to the City ground, under the lights. It's not going to be easy for them. So yeah, I think this weekend and midweek will play a huge role in where the title race dies. Because I'm not going to say where the title goes, because it's coming to Anfield. Josh Taylor said, crazy how Salah has more goals and assists in the league in December and February combined than Vinny last year. I'm going to say this now. If Liverpool get to even the quarter semis of the Champions League and win the Premier League, and Mohamed Salah doesn't win the Ballon d'Or, it is robbery. And I mean not Vinny Jr. bullshit robbery. I mean absolute stonewall robbery. Just, I don't really care about Ballon d'Ors, but I care about Mo getting what he deserves. And to me, if he can finishes the season as he has been doing, and Liverpool can go quarter semis further in the Champions League, just give him the Ballon d'Or, or it's going to be the biggest thievery you've seen, because it's a fucking travesty that Virgil didn't get one. He should have won one a few years back. And this is it. This is Salah's year to get that Ballon d'Or, and he deserves it. So, let's talk Mohamed Salah and records. Mo Salah is on pace to record the most goal contributions in Premier League history. So far, he has 40 goal contributions this season. And we're looking along. Alan Shearer had 47, Andy Cole had 47, Haaland had 44, Henry had 44, Salah himself had 42. It's just ridiculous. 26 appearances, 25 goals and 15 assists. It's just ridiculous what the great man is doing. You can't say that though, Craig, because what if a side like Graham would win the Champions League and Mbappe will get it? I don't care, Horace. You know, look at Mohamed Salah's numbers in the Premier League. I don't care what Mbappe does. And look, and also, Madrid should be laughed at this point. You know, cry arson about referees and sending letters about corruption about referees. Not showing up to Ballon d'Ors, even when their manager and their team were winning an award. And so, yeah, they should be just... I think they should be just expelled from football at this point, because they are a massive pain in the arse. Oh, we don't want to play in the Champions League. We want to go and start the Super League. But also, how did we not win the Ballon d'Or? And also, the referees are against us. They're a joke. An absolute entitled bunch of clowns. Why is Diaz up front, not his position? So, I want to make it really clear, Paul. We don't know exactly how the team is going to line up. So, like yourself, I'm hoping we see Diaz on the left, Salah on the right, and a false 9 through the centre. But we have to wait and see how we line up. My thought process when I seen the team is that we're trying to create overloads in midfield with the legs of Dominik Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, McAllister and Jones. That's my guess at it, but we'll have to wait till the game starts to see exactly what way the lads are lining up. David Massett, thank you so much for being with us as a member for 8 months, my friend. It's called the Spanish Ballon d'Or. Well, it should be the Mohamed Salah Ballon d'Or. But look, we've plenty of time to talk about that. So I want to just get your thoughts really quickly on what we spoke about a little bit earlier on. The reporting from Sam Wallace of The Telegraph that said, the wisdom remains that Trent Alexander-Arnold will leave while Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will extend up to 2 years. The next piece, though, I found very interesting from Sam, said, Van Dijk may well become the best paid centre-half in European football. Certainly, Salah's renewal would exceed most contracts for strikers aside from Erling Haaland. So how would we feel if it worked out that way? How would we feel if Trent did leave, but Mo and Virgil stayed and extended for 2 years? How would you feel about that situation? Because I think mentally, it's the situation most people have prepared for. I would guess that. It would always be difficult to let Trent go, you know, because you do have to find a Trent-shaped replacement or competition for Bradley. But I think it would be an outcome I could live with as a Liverpool fan. The thing that I couldn't live with is Virgil van Dijk leaving. That would really concern me. Same with Mo, but Virgil, I think, is such an important aspect of our defence and our leadership. So yeah, let me know what you think. But the idea of Trent leaving for nothing, it will always go down as another blot on the copybook of FSG for me if Trent leaves for nothing, because you can't tell us we need money and that we'd have to make every penny count and then let players like Trent walk out the door for nothing. Fully Red said, I believe in Conor Bradley. I think all of us do. But the issue with Bradley is he going to have some knocks and injuries? That's the only concern I think a lot of people would have about Conor Bradley at the minute. Because look, he's going to get better as years go by and he gets more experience. But, you have to acknowledge that he's had some injuries that have stopped him really going on good runs of games. I'm trying to read through some more of your comments. If Trent isn't watching what's going on in the Spanish league with Madrid and how the fans and press deal with them, it's disgraceful. I agree, Jace. I think it's mad. I don't know how we can look at that situation and think, oh yeah, I'm going to go in there and that's going to be great. And look, I have to reiterate, none of us know what Trent's thinking. We don't. So, I can't sit here and confidently say one thing or another thing. I have no idea what's happening with Trent. But I think a lot of people have prepared for Trent leaving psychologically. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rafinha will win the Ballon d'Or. Rafinha's not fit to lace Mohamed Salah's boots. And if Rafinha is even in the top 3 of a Ballon d'Or, it'll be a disgrace. I'm not joking. I'm deadly serious. He's nowhere near. Rafinha winning a Ballon d'Or is absolutely embarrassing because he doesn't deserve it. Carl said, how would you rate Slot out of 10 so far? 8. I think 8 sounds about right. Some stuff we've all disagreed with. We also would like maybe more use of players from the bench. But ultimately, very hard to be in any way critical of a man who has us 8 points clear and in a Champions League last 16 as well as a cup final. So 8 out of 10 sounds about right to me. Right, we're 70 likes away from hitting 1,000. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do. And if you haven't subscribed also, we'd love you to do that as well. We have just under 10 minutes to go till kickoff in another huge game in the Premier League. I disagree. Rafinha top 3. The Spanish league isn't as good as the Premier League. It just isn't. So yeah, for me, nobody comes close to Salah this year. Nobody. And I stand over that. Even with Mbappe, if you look at how he started at Madrid, first half of the season wasn't really as good as he has started to produce. Whereas Salah's been good, consistent, putting up numbers right through. And also, look at Madrid. The players around Mbappe as well. It's just a ridiculous amount of talent there. Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Valverde, Bellingham, Modric, Camavinga, Tchouaméni. They should be destroying teams. And let's not forget as well, we beat them this season. Now, I know it was a game at Anfield in a league format, but let's wait and see. David said, we won't get credit for beating City today because the excuses will be from Sky and the media saying they have injuries. I don't care, David. I don't mean that at you, my man, but everybody always tries to underplay anything we achieve. Let them. Right, so here's some interesting stats around Dominik Szoboszlai. The most first presses this season, Dominik Szoboszlai with 138. Counter pressures, 325. He's just a workhorse, Szoboszlai. I'm actually speaking about our Hungarian maestro. I'm going to be recording with Bench Bocek And again, excuse my pronunciation of that. I don't know how you pronounce Bocsak, so my apologies. We're going to be recording with that gentleman on Tuesday. It'll be coming out on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about ENQUIRIES. We're going to be talking about Szoboszlai, and of course the contract situations as well. So keep your eye out for that one. It'll be coming on Wednesday, recording with Bents on Tuesday. Pep Guardiola about Haaland. He said, Haaland improved, but he didn't feel good. And yesterday we decided to avoid any risk. During those 9 years, we played many seasons without really important players and survived. This season we had a lot of injuries but could not survive. Well, hopefully the pressure continues on City with those charges, because that result of those charges should surely be out over the next month. It still won't be the end of it, by the way, because it most likely, whichever side loses, will appeal it. But we couldn't be too far away now, surely, from those charges starting to come to their eventual conclusion. Thoughts on the lineup? It's okay. You know, I'm intrigued to see how we actually line up. But yeah, I'm just really happy today. I can't say anything else other than that because of the way yesterday went. CM said, thoughts on Bivol versus Beterbiev. I thought it was one of the most high-level boxing fights I've ever watched. It was incredible from start to finish. It was just two men who didn't want to take a step backwards, who were showing respect to each other but no fear. It was incredible. Just better than the first one. Yeah, it was just an amazing fight. And I think the right decision as well. And let's be honest, we want to see a trilogy, don't we? We want to see that a third time. Parker fight shouldn't have happened. Why? You know, Joseph needed an opponent, but Cody stepped up, and fair play to him. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, and Parker got the job done, and well done, Joseph Parker. Well done, Caballel as well, by the way. What a result that was. Yeah, Big Bang Jang should be out of the heavyweight scene now at the top level for me. Just got no engine, and you could see once we went past 3 or 4 rounds there, Caballel just started chopping away. Brian has gifted 50 Anfield Agenda memberships. Thank you so much, Brian. And also, Brian, your hoodie was dispatched. Should be on its way over to you soon enough, my man. That was confirmed to me earlier on. Your black Where's the Money John hoodie. And again, thank you, Brian. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the teams are walking out onto the pitch at the Etihad. Just a quick reminder, why not check out the performance package on a day like today where we're looking for a top performance? Why not check out the performance package 5.0 Ultra all-in-one men's grooming kit with thanks to our incredible sponsors Manscaped. It features the Lawnmower 5.0, which is the main razor with a battery that lasts 90 minutes, the brightest ever LED spotlight, and precision grooming with their skin-safe technology. It also has the Weed Whacker Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations, and a couple of free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxer Briefs. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with a code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code. And while we're talking ads real quick before we get underway, check out AnfieldAgendaShop.com for your Where's the Money John hoodies, mugs, Anfield Agenda mugs, and a few other interesting bits and pieces. And if you're a member, check the membership tab of the YouTube channel to get a 10% off code. Right, let's run through the teams one more time, ladies and gents, before we get underway today. For Manchester City, it is Ederson, Lewis, Kusanov, Ake, Gvardiol, Gonzalez, Savinho, De Bruyne, Foden, Doku and Marmoush. For Liverpool, Alisson Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahim Kanade and Andy Robertson make up the defence. In midfield, McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai and Jones, and then Diaz and Salah. We don't know exactly how they're lining up, we'll figure it out. On the bench for the Reds, Kelleher, Endo, Nunez, Chiesa, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Costas and Kwanzaa. And on the bench for Manchester City, Ortega, Diaz, Kovacic, Grealish, Gundogan, Bernardo, Riche, Nunez and McAtee. And your referee today is Anthony Taylor. Stuart Atwell on VAR. The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. Right, let's go. Sit back, relax, and I will do my best to take you through the game. Right, here's Omar Marmoush. Could have been in a red shirt, Omar. Could have been in a red shirt. Although we wouldn't be getting 300 grand a week in a Liverpool shirt. Mastad86, thank you, man, for being with us as a member for 18 months. Come on, Liverpool. Well, it's a big area for me to cover, but I'll give it a go. Right, sit back. Here we go. Arne with a big cheeky smile on him. Look at him. Bald legend like myself. Sharing a little joke there with Sipka. There's Pep Unild. Spitting already, look. I've never seen a man with as much white foamy spit as Pep. Right, Liverpool will be kicking off, playing from right to left. And we're underway, ladies and gents. We are underway at the Etihad. We don't go long. We go to Virgil, who goes to Andy Robertson, who dinks the ball into midfield. Diaz is definitely starting on the left-hand side. So it's Diaz left, Salah right, and it looks like almost a double centre-forward role, because Jones and Szoboszlai have both started in an advanced central position. Jones, Salah. Back to Trent. Trent sprays the ball across field to Diaz, who brings it under control. Diaz. McAllister. Diaz. Bright start from Liverpool, moving the ball around quickly. Yes, I do still think we win the league, my friend. No matter what the result today, I do still think we win the league. Yes, sir. And thank you for your super chat. Right, let's sync up. We're getting close to 1 minute. It is now 1 minute. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Jones now. Liverpool have won the ball back high up the pitch to Salah. To Szoboszlai. His strike blocked. Foden now. City tried to start an attack. Marmoush. Very quickly runs into a couple of Liverpool players and goes out to Jeremy Doku. Doku now back infield to Gonzalez. Bright start from the Reds. Victor said legacy win today for the Bucks. Fingers crossed, my man. Fingers crossed. De Bruyne now plays the ball in. Kanade defends it and puts it behind. So De Bruyne tried the early cross. Ibrahim and Kanade running back across the 6-yard box. And it goes out for Manchester City corner, which Phil Foden's coming across to take. Right, Foden about to go in. Ball played in on top of Alisson. That shit does my head in. I don't like that. Alisson's just giving back possession there by not catching that ball. And he does it too often these days. And it's not good enough. Even Virgil saying to him, catch the ball. Why the fuck... He shouldn't be punching that, lads. He's causing us unnecessary extra pressure. And it was an easy catch. So now it's a second corner to City. Ball in again. This time he catches it. There you go, Ali. There you go. And he was under more pressure for that one. There you go. Curtis isn't on the left, Bozzy. Curtis is through the centre. Him and Dom both playing centrally advanced. It's Diaz on the left. Virgil to Robbo. Canade into Dom to Salah. Back to Szoboszlai. McAllister sprays it out left to Luis Diaz, who keeps it under control. Diaz now. Robbo goes on the overlap. Diaz cuts inside. Tries to spray a ball across to Mohamed Salah, but it was intercepted by Josko Gvardiol. Now Doku, and Trent gets back at him. Go on, Trent. Go on. Doku skips inside. Get back, Trent. Get back. Well done. Keep going. Well done. Adrian, excuse me. My apologies. Aidan Woodhead said, on a break at work, timed a break to catch the first 30 minutes of the stream. We love that, Aidan. Thank you, my man. And hopefully we've got something to celebrate in the first 30 minutes. Hopefully that that timing will work for you. Doku now. Spins past Trent. Shouldn't have been turned there. Slips it in. Marmouche. Ball across. Van Dijk heads it away. That was too easy, by the way, for Trent to be spun there in such a tight area. There's no way Doku, he's offside. He's offside. Yeah, offside flag goes up. Yeah, it's not a great start there, seeing Trent so easily spun. But he's got to keep at it. There's going to be moments of frustration for Trent today up against a pacey forward. He's just got to keep at it and keep his head down. Jen, thank you, Jen, for gifting 5 memberships. Very kind of you, Jen. Thank you. Canade now. Come on, Ibu. Back to Ali. Back to Ibu. He's got a bit of space ahead of him now. Salah gives the ball away in midfield. Savinho, he gives it away now. Diaz. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Jones. Maka. Come on, boys. Gravenberg. Does well, protects the football. Robertson steps in, goes to Virgil. Canade now, bit of space ahead of him. Pings a lovely ball out left side to Luis Diaz. Well done. Lucho now. He confused himself. Tries to go one way, then the other, then back the other way and trips over the ball. They're the type of situations, for me, at the very least, I want Diaz getting a corner out of it. At the very least. Come on, boys. So yeah, it's Jones gone more advanced now to start the press. Then comes Szoboszlai with him. City trying to play around midfield. Anthony Taylor signals for a free kick there for a foul on Foden. 7 minutes on the clock. Ake goes into the channel. Trent wins the header. Second ball, though, is back with Jeremy Doku. Gravenberg goes out to help out Trent. Marmouche tries a strike. It's blocked. Ball falls back. Lewis out to Savinho. He finds Foden edge of the box. Foden has a strike, but it's straight at Alisson. Again, look at the space he has. Not great. Canade to Trent. Back to Canade. He was just standing still as he waits for a City player to approach him to do something, then goes to Trent. Lovely ball, Trent. Lovely ball. And then Gravenberch overhits it. Trent threads a nice ball through to Ryan Gravenberch, who tries to feed in Jones, but he overhits it, and it's with the City goalkeeper. De Bruyne now. City again back. Play a ball into Rico Lewis. Pep. Fuck off, Pep. Did you see Pep? Pep trying to say Robbo elbowed him here. So a hand like that is an elbow to Pep. Look at him. Arsehole. Look at the state of this clown. There was no elbow there, Pep, you know. Why is it Mane and Roberto Firmino on there? Class. We'll win it. Yeah, brilliant. Hilarious stuff, mate. Just what a waste of a fiver, Luke. My God. Ake to Lewis. Again, they're looking for Marmouche, but Trent wins the ball back. Plays the ball forward looking for Curtis Jones. Keep going, Curtis. Keep pressing. Ball back now with the City keeper. Come on, boys. Come on. That's it. Press, press. That's it. Keep pressing. Well done, Robbo. Well done. I like that Robbo had a look back there to see if it was on to Alisson or VVD, but decided to let it run out. Right decision, Andy Robertson. Well done. Throws it back to Alisson. Alisson to Canade. No. Top man, Luke. Thank you, bro. That's really kind of you. It was a good five. You deserve it. You're a gent, mate. Thank you. Doku. Gonzalez. Kusanov. Ake. Again, all the way back to Ederson. Can you please stop being negative fuckers in the chat about your own players? It's getting boring. The amount of people who are already moaning about Szoboszlai and Jones, just stop. Oh, City almost in there. Good defended in the end by Robbo. Jones. Oh, Trent tries to play a ball into Salah, but it's intercepted by Gvardiol. Well on Virgil. Second ball. De Bruyne plays one straight to Trent. Trent telling Salah to get on his bike. Salah now up against Ake. Go on, Mo. You got him. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Oh, unlucky. He tries to square it, but he was surrounded by City players. Ake. Again, City's knocking it around the back. Kusanov. Diaz nearly pinches it off him. City look a little bit hesitant here at the back to me. They look like there's a mistake in them. Lewis. Again, well done. Jones wins the ball back. Szoboszlai. Slips it into Diaz. Hit it. Oh, corner. Unlucky. Diaz tries to just lace it across the 6-yard box, hoping for a ricochet or anything. It's like I've said, good press from Liverpool to dispossess City in possession. Szoboszlai then threads one through to Diaz. Can't really hit it first time because the angle of his body would just mean he couldn't open up his body enough to get that across the keeper. But does get a corner out of it. Liverpool's first win of the game. McAllister now to take the corner. Low corner. Flicked on. Goal! 1-0! Mohamed Salah! 1-0! Gets in! That's off the training ground. Mohamed Salah opens the scoring at the Etihad. It is Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0. An absolutely remarkable corner routine that catches City napping. Brilliant execution. Brilliant ball, McAllister. Lovely flick at the near post. And there's the great man to slot it into the goal. It is Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0. And the great man strikes again. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Little deflection on the way through. What a routine. What a corner routine that was. Oh, yes. So the ball was played low to the near post. Intentional, obviously. Low ball to the near post. And then we see a flick from the near post to the penalty spot where Mohamed Salah is there to strike the ball into the goal with a little deflection on the way. Brilliant routine. Brilliant. Jacko, welcome back to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Appreciate you. I think they will be now, Ryan. I think they will be now. Come on, the boys. Doku now. Gets a cross in, well defended, Andy Robertson. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Yes, sir, El Harvo. He's at it again. What a season. Another one there. That's now 41 goal contributions this season for Salah. "16 minutes gone at the Etihad. It is Manchester City 0, Liverpool 1. Sorry, I didn't bring out Newlon. There you go. Sorry, my apologies. I get carried away in my own celebrations. You don't blame it on the sunshine. You don't blame it on the moonlight. You don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. I just can't control my feet. I just can't control my feet. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Nessie said, what a way to make Arsenal fans cry with a corner like that. It was a delicious corner routine, Nessie. Absolutely delicious. Thank you, Dave. We'll put the Anfield Agenda with the Anfield Agenda album on the Anfield Agenda shop. Craig sings the hits. $59.99 limited edition collectors. Out of the three out of contract, who would you keep, VVD, Salah or Trent? If I had to keep one in your little shenanigans, I'd go with my order would be VVD, Salah, Trent, in that order of priority. But The perceived wisdom is that, again, Virgil stays, Mo stays and Trent leaves, but I don't know what happens. Love that comment from Carl Harvey. Said Michael Oliver watching all his hard work getting undone. Where's the lucky hoodie? It was just about ready and dry, but I decided I wanted to go grey for today, you know, because the red hoodies are for the big teams, you know, when you're nervous about the game. Didn't have nerves today. Not that I thought we were going to steamroll them, just the league's won now. And I don't mean that because we're 1-0 up against City. I just mean that in general after Arsenal's capitulation again. Need to keep the pressure on them with our press in their own half. They've made so many mistakes from the back this season. There's another goal or two for us if we keep up the pressure. I agree, Jacker. Absolutely agree. And I said it from the start of the game. This insistence City have of possession and playing out from the back, there are mistakes in them if you press. And that's why I was talking about the double pressure of Szoboszlai and Jones. And I think that's why Arne's done what he's done. But it isn't over. Like, there's a long way to go on this one. Doku now up against Trent. Ball inside. Hooked away by McAllister. Could I describe the goal? Certainly. It was a corner on our left-hand side. Played low to the front of the 6-yard box, where it's flicked on by Dominik Szoboszlai, I believe, towards the penalty spot, and then Salah comes in, strikes it, takes a small nick off a Man City player, but goes into the goal, and it was a very well-worked corner routine. Doku again now, gets to the byline, but eventually Gravenberch and Trent get the job done on him. Jay Legends watching from Ottawa, Canada. Welcome in, my man. Look, folks, 6,000 people or so in the chat. If you can, hit that subscribe button for me and drop a like on the stream. The Reds 1-0 up at the Etihad against Manchester City with 20 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Wasn't there. Who scored? You know. You know. Who does all the scoring? The Egyptian king. Not the prince, the real king. The man, the myth, the legend. Mohamed Salah. Virgil. Robbo to Diaz, to Jones. Tries to pick out Diaz but gives it away to Williams. Foden now, as Maka chasing him back, goes out right side to Savinho. Back to De Bruyne. Marmouche, he has a run. Doku. Gvardiol. Out to Marmouche, drags him further wide. Trent goes out with him. Again, misses the challenge. There's Mo to win it back though. Doku takes it back off them. Well done, Mo. Good challenge. Corner, Man City. Well done, Mo. Bilbo Ballbag said, love you, Craig, never change. If Mo and VVD don't get a decent contract offer, the owners are going to have one hell of a fan storm to deal with. Where's the money, John? Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. I hope that Sam Wallace piece, maybe Sam knows something we don't, but I'll certainly be much more calm when they're done. And thank you, man, for your support again. Very kind of you. Corner in. Awful corner, which Trent heads away at the near post. Ake now. Marmouche. You're not going to beat Alisson Becker from there, you twat. Cheek of him. That's an insult to Alisson that he's even shooting from there. So all in this season, all in all competitions, Salah now has 50 goal contributions, 30 goals and 20 assists. What a man. 30 goals and 20 assists in all comps. That is just ridiculous. City players falling in imaginary tackles now. Did you see that with Rico Lewis? Yes, Alisson. City tried to thread a ball through down our right hand side, in behind the defence. Canada's there, but Alisson comes out and takes at the edge of his box. Trent's defence is scaring me. Doku's been walking by him with ease. Oh, and then Canada, well done. Look, it's going to be a tough afternoon when you're up against somebody with the skill and pace of Doku for any fullback. The key to dealing with somebody like Doku is to have the second man there to help him out. And to be fair to Mohamed Salah and to Gravenberch, they've been doing that. But, you know, there's going to be some times where he's going to have tough instances. Like, you know, Doku's at City for a reason. Like, he's not a bad footballer, so it's just going to be one of them afternoons. So I think for me, block the crosses coming in and get a second body out there to help Trent. And that's the best you can probably do in this situation, because somebody like Doku with that pace and trickery, you know, he's going to go past you at times. Foden now spins out to Ake. Kusanov. Savinho. To Lewis. Foden. Again, Liverpool step in to dispossess him. Well done, Lucho. To Trent. Back to Lucho. Salah. You need some support. You need some support. Yes, Mohamed. Yes, Mohamed. Unlucky. Tried to pick out Jones. Just a little bit too much on it. But again, well done, Mo. Protected the ball. And then tried to spray it across field. Nevelin said, I can get behind all of our boys, bar Trent. He's making us mugs as fans whistle. Or excuse me, as fans while he courts Madrid. Finding it very hard not to insult him. You understand? Look, you do you. I can't control anybody else's behaviour. But, you know, I'm going to just call it as I see it on the pitch with regards to Trent or anybody else. I can't be fairer than that. I don't think his attitude's been poor in this game or anything like it. But I always thought it was going to be a difficult one when you're up against Doku out there. I don't know what else to say about it. Craig, you're 100% right, but Jesus, hit him, Trent. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be against Trent leaving a little bit on Doku in a challenge to let him know he's there, alright. Savinho. Look at Doku on the far side now, look. And there's the ball out to him. Now, see what I mean about getting somebody across, which Salah has done here. That's the key to dealing with Doku for me. When he does get possession, what happened there has to happen more. Double up on him, get somebody out there to help Trent. And force him into either trying to go through the middle or an early cross. Savinho. Again spreads it out. Now we need somebody out there to help Trent now again with Doku. Gets a cross in, but Canada deals with it well at the near post. City throwing on the far side. The amount of people complaining about the likes of Jones and stuff. We're winning the game. We're winning the game, lads. So it's fair to say the manager has a plan and he's executing it as best as he can, and we're winning the game. Can we stop the negativity until a time perhaps when we ain't winning? Look, there are things we can do better. Get you, but Trent should never be played as a defender again. Jota should be on, not Jones. These are some of the comments I'm looking at in the chat. Like, I don't get it. Free kick here to City anyway, and these always make me nervous when we're dealing with free kicks. It's about 30 yards out. Foden, the greedy little shit, tries to beat Alisson from there. Ain't happening, pal. Ain't happening. Easy for Alisson to deal with. Martin said, looking forward to your debut album. Well, thank you, sir. I expected charts #1, Martin. You know, me, Adele, battling each other. Alisson spreads the ball out left side looking for Robbo, but it doesn't make it to Andy Robertson. Lewis now. Oh, good ball through to Marmouche. 1-1. Flags up. Flags up. Look clearly offside to me, but let's see the replay. Very clearly offside. Great holding of the line from Canade. Mack is down with an injury. John said, may I have a 6-pack and a 40 of Arsenal tears? On the way to you, John. Maka is down, by the way. He was kind of stood on by Marmouche after he put the ball into the net. Don't think Curtis has been bad. Slightly off it, but we're going okay so far, said Curtis 724. Pep having a go at Marmouche there. You can see now why I wanted Omar Marmouche at Liverpool, folks. He looks a handful, doesn't he? And that should serve as a wake-up call for us. But well done, Canade, by the way. Because watch Canade's body language. When the situation's unfolding, you can see Canade shifting himself upwards to make sure that he was holding that line. So it was really well done by Canade. L70. These lads winning us the league back are boys. Thank you, my friend. So McAllister's gone through some checks here. He's been in the wars, hasn't he, the poor fella? He's been in the wars the last few games, Macca, but he looks like he's okay there anyway. And again, confirmed offside, free kick Liverpool. Right, here we go. We're going to back on the way. So just to confirm, offside, correct, free kick Liverpool. Alisson goes long with the free kick. It's headed out by Nico Gonzalez. It'll be a Liverpool throw in deep inside the Man City half. And there's two balls on the pitch there. Virgil back to Alisson. Liverpool just looking to run down the clock till Maka gets back on the pitch here, really. Now Anthony Taylor waves Maka back on. Good. We're back to 11. Right, second ball, boys. No, can't be letting him come back and get that. Doku now. Runs across the pitch. Goes out to Savinho. Slips it back in. Virgil steps across and defends it well. Well done, Virgil. Well done, VVD. Just steps across his man and ushers the ball out of play. Well done, Virgil. Right, lads, let's not do a city here. Just get rid of the fucking ball, thank you. Man on, Sob. Oh, what a touch, Dom. What a touch, fella. What a touch. Go on. Robbo now. Giddy up. Diaz. Cuts inside. Plays the ball out to Mo. Salah. Slips it in. Trent. Unlucky. Great football, Liverpool. Great football. Lovely bit of play again. Dominik Szoboszlai in midfield. Uses his body to let the ball run across him. Then spreads it out left. Diaz cuts inside to Salah. Salah to Trent on the overlap. Trent tries across. City deal with it into Liverpool corner. Good play. That turn by Dom though. Ooh. Bit more of that, please. Right, Trent to take this one. Or no, it's Maka, sorry, Maka. Oh, just over Ibrahim Konate's head. Unlucky. Trent goes back to Gravenberch, who goes across to Jones. Liverpool again look like they're playing here to get our centre-backs back into position. Ball played, looking for Dominik Szoboszlai. Ake gets a head on it. Dom picks it up on the far side. McAllister. Back to Szoboszlai. Jones. Virgil. Again, Liverpool back in their shape now. Virgil to Trent. Back to Virgil. Press comes on him a little bit, so he goes back to Ali. Can I just say that this modern trend of goalkeepers going outside their posts to receive balls from defenders scares the shit out of me. And it's not just Liverpool that do it, but it scares the living hell out of me. Because one bad ball from a keeper or one misplaced pass and there's an open goal there, it scares the hell out of me. Diaz up against Lewis. Pulls it back to Robertson and there was, well, nobody there. It was behind him. Throw into Liverpool. Daniel said, would Darwin plus 50 million for Isak be a good deal for me? I mean, I'd bite your hand off for that deal, Daniel. I don't think Newcastle would, but 50 million in Darwin, I would take that. Because that would value Darwin about 70 in my mind. Ball over the top here looking for Salah. Cuts inside. Szoboszlai hit it. 2-0! Dominik Szoboszlai! 2-0! Salah with the assist. The man is a goddamn machine. Szoboszlai's a goddamn machine. They're all machines! Come on! 2-0. Whoop whoop! There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Stone cold killers, the lot of them. Wow. Come on! Two-0 to the Reds. Newland's having a party. There you go. Goal and assist for Mo today. Goal for Dominik Szoboszlai. Stone cold killers. Yeah, Salah was onside when that ball was played in. Look at the composure. Dom, one touch, and then he wrong foots the keeper who doesn't even budge, and it's in the net. Salah with the assist, turns inside, rolls it to Dom. Dom takes one touch, left foot, bang. 2-0. Oh, do you love it? They can check for offside all they want. It was never off. There's nothing offside about it. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Oh, yes. Bobby Rowler said, I'm not crying. You're crying. Come on. I swear to God, if I see one more bit of Dominik Szoboszlai slander ever, you're getting banned. The man has been brilliant. Silly free kick given away here once again by Canade, who just can't help himself in those positions. Let's deal with this free kick and then I'll get into the super chat. El Harvo, I just want to make sure we defend this free kick. Grey hoodie, wear it for all the games. Right, Alison. One more step to your left, please, mate, at least. There you go. Maka, you need to be wary here over your shoulder as well. Cross in. Canade deals with it. Well done, Ibu. Made up for his silliness of giving away the free. El Harvo said, Mo Salah, greatest Premier League player of all time. Well, that's now 42 goal contributions in the Premier League for Salah. 51 in all. He's just a machine. He's just a goddamn... What's that now for Salah? Hang on. 26 goals and 16 assists in the league. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Champione, champione, oe, oe, oe. Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's what I call domination, says Robert. Right, another City corner for us to deal with here as the clock strikes towards 41. When all of your stars start fading away, just try not to worry, Pep will say it's okay. The cunts want to leave, you'll be on your own and then crying your heart out. Whoop whoop! Cause all of your stars are fading away. Reds, no need to worry, Salah's here to stay. Whoop whoop! Sunshine, moonlight, broccoli. Oh shit, I forgot about the downside of winning the league. Oh, look at that. Diaz jumping over the ball and all to win it. Go on, Lucho. Connor, get the album up quickly on the Anfield Agenda store. Yes, Virgil, head that away. Cause all of your stars are fading away. Just try not to worry, the 115 charges will be okay. Whoop whoop. Lewis now. Cross in. Again, Virgil's there like a big centre-back rock to clear his lines. Right, my friends, keep hitting that subscribe button. Let's get us to 301,000 subscribers. If you haven't done so, please do. And drop a like on the damn stream. Come on now. 2-0 up at the Etihad. Brino, how are we? One sec. Involved in 42 goals this season in the Premier League for Mohamed Salah. Where's the money, John? Where's the money? I know you better be getting it, Brian. And thank you again, sir, for your super chat. But don't worry, your Where's the Money, John Black hoodie's on its way over to you in Boston. That is ridiculous, though, isn't it? 42 goal contributions now for Salah this season. Again, good defending. Well done, boys. Keep them out. Half time. Let's go. So, I've seen a couple of people correcting numbers in the chat. Let me just show you what we're talking about. Sky put up a stat. Sky Bet put up a stat before the game saying Salah to smash the record. And he said 26 appearances, 25 goals, 15 assists, 40 goal contributions. And he scored and assisted in the game. So, hence, that's the numbers we're putting up. Right, we're about to know the stoppage time in the first half. There should be quite a bit. But imagine 5, is it? 2! 2! Okay. We've scored twice and Maka was down for an injury for a few minutes. 2! If I was City, I wouldn't be happy with that, but I'm Liverpool, so I don't care. So here's a stat from James Pearce. Mohamed Salah has now scored and assisted in 11 Premier League matches in 2024-25, the most by a player in a single season in one of Europe's big 5 leagues since Lionel Messi for Barcelona in 2014-2015. Pay the man, John. Pay the man. Doku. Marmouche. Gonzalez, strike, deflection. Oh, Ali scrambles across and gets it. Oh lads, this end of season party in Liverpool is going to be fun. Don't forget, our tickets are going on sale for that March 3rd at the Hot Water Comedy Club. So if you want to come and see us for our end of season party, we'll be in Liverpool May 28th. Whitehammer said Craig has 25 goals and 16 assists. Yep, Sky got the stat wrong by the looks of it, Whitehammer, because Jimmy Pearce's numbers are right. So it's 41. My apologies. 41. 25 goals, 16 assists. It's just ridiculous. De Bruyne. Yes, what a shot! Heads up! De Bruyne's shot is in space now, but it's gone by the corner flag. So, you know, anybody over there, keep your heads down. 'Cause all of your stars are fading away. Just try not to worry, Pep, the charges will be there someday. Just take what you need and be on your way and stop crying your heart out. Whoop whoop. Mike said, hope Liverpool sign Isak. So do I, bro. So do I. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at half time. And thoughts on the first half? Very much welcome. A very quick reminder, we're being brought to you today with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Manchester City don't have balls, but if you do, and you want to make sure that they're taken care of and the old face is taken care of, check out the Chairman Pro Package Face Shaving Kit from Manscaped and treat yourself to 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. Mitch said, I bet $500 on this game for Liverpool win and the payout is $1,125 and my early cash out is $867. Thank you for this coverage. Wow. Enjoy that, sir. Now the question, Mitch, you going to take the cash out or are you going to hang on? But either way, well in. Right, some of the numbers from the first half. Possession-wise, Manchester City with 68% of the ball to Liverpool's 32, but it's what we've done with that ball that's been important. 8 shots from City, 3 on target. 3 shots from Liverpool, 2 on target. That's the kind of ratio I can get behind. 8 shots for Liverpool, or for City, 3 on target. 3 shots for Liverpool, 2 on target. Dangerous attacks, 44 for City, 12 for Liverpool. Corners, 4 for City, 2 for Liverpool. Total passes 144 for Liverpool with an 83% pass accuracy percentage. City 307 passes, 92% pass and accuracy percentage. Scoreboard though is Manchester City did many and Liverpool did many. Whoop whoop. I love that. I love that we've had 3 shots and 2 would have ended up in the net. I will take that. What a day. So now we can see why we were set up the way that they were. Now we can see why the manager went with what he did with the legs that he has. Because we've overran them when we've gotten forward. It's been brilliant to watch. Look, City have had moments. I'm not trying to say they haven't. They've had moments in the game, absolutely. But come on now. Daniel, 182 Premier League goals for Salah. 2 off Aguero, 5 off Cole. I know, it's insane the numbers the man's putting up. And he's got to absolutely be given that new deal. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, on a day like today where we're wanting Mohamed Salah to get paid, the question is, where's the money, John? Where's the money? And if you want to show your pride in asking that, check out our Anfield Agenda store for your Where's the Money John hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, and of course your Anfield Agenda logo mugs. I will stop the clock, yes, thank you. Well done. So yes, pay the man. Benjamin said tactically spot on. You could see the traps around them having the ball. We need to shore up that right hand side. Trent is getting rinsed. Benjamin, I agree with every word you've written. I think your summary of that game is spot on, mate. And look, I don't think it's because Trent's done anything wrong. I just think he's up against a very tricky customer and you're going to need to double up. And we've done that at times, although Doku has still had some joy. But we need, shoring it up is a good shout. But come on now. Come on. Let's be looking positive. 2-0 up. Still think Liverpool have got another gear in them, said VI Jokers. I mean, it's an amazing half of footy. One more goal for us in this game is 100% done and dusted. But still, sitting here now, 2-0 up at half time. 11 points clear at this rate with a game in hand for Arsenal. Come on now. Number 20 is on the way. And as we've mentioned, it is absolutely getting to the point of embarrassment now that we don't have Trent and Virgil and Mo signed on new deals. Especially Virgil and Mo. With the performances they're putting in. Mohamed Salah today, once again, on the score sheet and assisting. We asked for more goals from Dominik Szoboszlai. We're getting more goals from Dominik Szoboszlai. It's just picture perfect so far. What about the Where's the Morals journos? No, look. It's not... I don't like picking fights with anyone, believe it or not. And I've done the whole journo thing and we offered them a Where's... Look, we've offered them this. You see the hoodies. We said, look, if any of the journos want one, and we tagged them, said, look, get in contact with us and we'll send you a free Where's the Money John hoodie to wear in the press box. You know, all we asked for is a little photo just to show that you're repping. But it's crazy. They've got to pay him. And that, I'm watching the first goal now, and I could watch it all day. The movement from Szoboszlai to the edge of the 6-yard box, to flick it round the corner to Salah, who gets a strike and it nicks off the defender and goes in. It was absolutely amazing. There's nothing sexier than when a routine off the training ground comes off as flawlessly as that. And it did take a little nick off Ake on the way through, but who cares? It was brilliant. And then the second one as well, Mohamed Salah with the assist for Dominik Szoboszlai. It's just incredible. ESG Soccer, Salah Diaz playing deeper than I've seen. No striker. Channel Inter Mourinho, please. It's working though. You know, I like what Benjamin said about the setting of traps, which you can see there from Liverpool players. They are setting traps when City are trying to play out from the back. Patrick said, Szoboszlai with the headband is a different player. I don't see Arsenal beating Forest or United, said AD. Look, this is it. This is donezo. It's season over now. We win this game today and you can start celebrating in my eyes. Stevie Boy said, league title is done, people. 20 times Liverpool. I think so, Stevie. Football Factory said, Salah cannot be human, right? He's absolutely incredible. The Ballon d'Or has his name written on it. It has to have. It just has to. It would be a travesty for football if he didn't. What's this stat? So Mohamed Salah now has 80 goals and assists against the Premier League's Big Six. I'm asking, I'm begging, John, Michael, all of you, pay the man. Pay him. He is the best in the world right now. You have him at your club. He wants to stay. Pay him. Crispy Dipper said Marmoush a wasted talent at City. Look, I think City will be better next season than they have been this season. But I would have loved them at Liverpool. But look, we ain't going to be paying him that 300 G's a week that he's getting at City. So MBN said, I know you'll hate this, but Núñez is scoring today. I won't hate it. Look, I don't want Darwin being out there playing in games that matter. But if he's on the pitch, I want him to do well. I said this the other day. If we're a couple of goals up in a game and he brings on Darwin, I've no problem with it. But if we're chasing a game and looking to be saved, I don't have the faith there anymore. But whoever's on the pitch, we get behind. We've conquered all of Europe. We're never gonna stop. Is Jota about? Yeah, he's on the bench. He is on the bench. Let me just grab that up for you. So the options on the bench today for the gaffer are Caoimhín Kelleher, Wataru Endo, Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott, Diogo Jota, Kostas Tsimikas, and Jarell Quansah. They're the options from the bench. Roy Keane's words on Sky, and I quote, "You're looking at the champions there," because he's right. He's right. And I don't say that about Roy Keane often, but he's right. How am I feeling? I can't really describe how I'm feeling because I can only talk about it in sexual terms. I don't want to do that on a stream where I know there's young children about. I don't mind a bit of swearing, but how I'm feeling is, imagine Austin Power saying, "Do I make you, baby?" That's how I'm feeling. Alex, thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Liam, welcome. Liam DS89, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. And don't forget, Liam, now that you're a member, check out the membership tab of the YouTube channel and you'll see a 10% discount code there for the Anfield Agenda store where you can ask, where's the money, John? Where's the money? Oh, lads, come on. Come on. Gary, Salah and Szoboszlai show. Yeah, it's been incredible. The efficiency with which we've attacked has been tremendous. Like, how many games have we had numbers where you're talking 17 shots, 4 on target or something like that? Today, we've had less of the ball, we've had less dangerous attacks, but we've been ruthless. 3 shots, 2 of them in the back of the net. I'll take that very much, thank you. We just need to make sure we don't give City a sniff now. Who's this one? Santel said, I'm with you, Craig. If we win this, hopefully the title's ours. Look, for me, I said it before the game. The title was ours after yesterday in my eyes. But I hope today now, anyone that does have any lingering doubts, will put them to bed. You know, especially, okay, let's say we go and get a result on Wednesday. 10 games to go then. It's donezo. Because you know what? You can make a very good argument for Arsenal dropping more points at the City ground on Wednesday. Alex said, Szoboszlai could nutmeg a mermaid. Come on, lads. Thank you, Alex. Stezzy said, if we beat our next 3 games also... if we beat our next 3 games also in the Prem, which we should, hopefully we still get a Champions League and PSG to play in the EFL Cup final. So, we play this game, then we play on Wednesday. And then we don't have a league game for a while, to be fair. A couple of weeks. We've no game next weekend. So, we can move on into Newcastle. Hopefully get the result there. Then there's 10 to play. And... you know, today the gap will be 11 if we win and Arsenal have a game in hand. So even best case scenario for them, it's down to 8. It's done. We're not dropping that many points and they're not going that unbeaten for the last 10 games or so. So to me, this is it now. You know, hold this result. And there can be no doubt, I think, at this point. Even though we're 2 up, we didn't have as much ball or chances that I would have liked. But we've been ruthless. I totally get where you're coming from about the amount of possession we've had. You look at that and you think, wow, only 32% possession, only 12 dangerous attacks, 144 total passes is one of the lowest I've seen from Liverpool as well in the first half. But it's about what we've done with the ball. And we've punished City. And that's amazing. Woo, freaky. There was 6,666 people in the chat right now. 6666. So, quick favour to ask. Drop a like on the stream if you can. Let's get over 3,000 likes for winning the league at the Etihad. Come on now. And if you haven't subscribed, we only need 132 more subscribers to get us to 301,000. And you guys have been incredible in your support of getting us to where we are. So thank you. The lack of possession is part of Slot's tactics, said Milo. Agree. 100% agree. Right, before we get underway in the second half, a quick reminder. We're being brought to you with thanks to our sponsors, Manscaped. The Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Chairman Pro Package Face Shaving Kit, or anything else at manscaped.com can be yours with 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20. Use it at checkout to get 20% off and free shipping, or scan the QR code. By the way, quick word there for Virgil and Canade in the first half as well. I think they've been incredible in their positioning. How many blocks have we seen from Ibrahim Canade on the edge of the 6-yard box? How many headers and interceptions have we seen from Virgil? The 2 centre-backs have been top-notch today. Full-backs are going to have a hard day's work. Trent up against Doku, Savinho on the other side. City are going to have some joy there on occasion. We need to keep doubling up on them. Trent needs to keep getting the help out there as well. Try to block those crosses from Doku. But again, special mention for Canade and for Virgil, because I think they've both been brilliant in that first half. Right, teams are coming out for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. George said, Craig, I'll say it now, Szoboszlai is the best attacking midfielder in the league. Paro said, I can't explain to you, Craig, how I'm going to change your word for happy this team makes me. Right, we're about to get underway. Here we go. Second half underway. Liverpool playing from left to right in the second half. And of course, 2-0 up. No changes from Arne Slot at half time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You look like my ex. There's no way your ex was this good looking. Come on now. Mine, look at it. Do they look like the eyes of a 43-year-old? Come on now. Lads, I'm so happy. I don't want to get too happy because the game isn't over yet, but fuck me, I'm happy. Right, we're going to count up now 46 minutes. We're going to give you the sync up. So we are now at 46 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I might be 1 second off actually. Hang on. I think I might be 1 second off on the clock. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, we're on side there. Cool. Thanks for the good vibes, Craig, and laughter. I in bed, had surgery on both my feet. You've been cheering me up. Thank you. I hope the surgery went well, and thank you for joining us. Virgil again steps across, cuts the ball out. It goes behind for a City corner though. I'm a United fan, but congrats on the 20 titles. Thank you, Carla. That's very classy of you, my friend. Thank you. Vegas plus 550 for Champions League winner. Just saying, said Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Rajat said, be ready to eat broccoli. Oh no, mate. Oh no. I'll do it for the team. Marmouche corner in. Gvardiol gets his head on it, but it goes behind for Liverpool goal kick. I'm not looking forward to that broccoli, Rajat, but Nimnoy said, an Arsenal guard of honour. That's going to be sweet. Oh, Gabriel, you'd have if I'm in that Liverpool team, right, and Arsenal had to give us a guard of honour, you got to wink at Gabriel to wind him up as you go past. Fobby Rowler said Dickoff and Goder coming on second half. Lolly said, Craig, thanks to Slot for keeping him so motivated. I agree. Look, City are going to go hard here for the opening part of this second half to try and grab a goal. We need to try our best to make sure we don't give them any encouragement. Tommy, thank you, mate. Appreciate you, Tommy. Tommy's gone for the old 5-0. 3 minutes gone in the second half. City working the ball out right side to De Bruyne. Again, City just trying to move the ball around. Liverpool have everybody back in position. And Nadir, thank you, my friend. Much love to you as well. Oregon next elected mayor. There you go. Much love, my man. And thank you. Appreciate you, Nadir. Doku. Back to Gvardiol. Yes, Canada, little challenge, but still with Doku. Gvardiol. Marmouche. Right foot, left foot, gets a shot away, and eventually Trent clears it. That's it. Well in, Jones. Diaz now. Man on. Well done. Well done, Lucho. Diaz back to Virgil. 4 minutes and a bit gone in the second half. Put some cheese and garlic with the broccoli. It's nice. I don't like garlic. But no, I promised I'll eat broccoli if we win the league, and I'm a man of my word. City now, middle of the park. Garcia. Not Garcia, sorry. I keep calling Nico Gonzalez Garcia in my head. I don't know why. Maka now in midfield. Tries to spread the ball across but goes straight to Gvardiol. Ake now. Marmouche. Oh, Jesus Christ. We win the ball off and then give it back to him. That's a foul out, referee. Yeah, well done, Anthony Taylor. Marmouche late on Jones. Free kick to Liverpool. Correct decision from Anthony Taylor there. Would you double up on the broccoli if you win the Champions League as well? I mean, I'm sure we can think of another forfeit, Alex. We'll vote about it on a late night agenda some night if it's looking possible. Also, couldn't fit in the last donation, but a recent viewer and new sub lurking mainly. Excited for that Everton game though. Be lurking now. Thank you, Stezzy. Appreciate you, and I hope you continue to enjoy the channel, mate. I'm looking forward to that Everton game at Anfield as well, because we certainly owe them one. But appreciate you, man. Thank you. How has Taylor been? I think the referees pretty much got things right. Yeah, I've had no issues with Anthony Taylor today. You're always going to have one or two decisions you disagree with a referee on, but so far nothing stands out to me. I'm already tasting that broccoli. Diaz now with the ball left side. Back to Robbo. McAllister. Gravenberg. Look at that. Moving the ball through the lines. Lovely. Trent now outside of the foot to Salah. Giddy up Mo. He's on the gallop down the right. Salah. Oh, outside of the football, right across the front of the 6-yard box. Then Robbo blasts one across, but he puts too much on it and the ball goes out of play on the far side. Victor said it's been 10 years since we won at the Etihad in the Prem. Well, Connor called a double this season again. He said to me earlier on. Connor's only twice said to me Liverpool will beat City home and away. And both times it's looking like it's on. The first one was in the Champions League, where, of course, we did it. But yeah, there you go. Another one today, maybe. Jace, would love to see Endo on for 20 minutes. I think, yeah. Look, I think it's a bit too early, because you don't want to be giving up the game just yet. You know, you don't want to be setting back into defensive mode. I think there's still a potential breakaway goal to be had here as City push bodies forward. But if we can nick a third, then yeah, start resting up people for Wednesday. Jimbo said, do you believe we're getting players in, Craig, and who? Honestly, I don't know what to expect, Jimbo, in the summer transfer market. There's been a lot of reports about the club willing to bring in this player, that player. But it's more, I want to see the contract situation resolve itself first before I feel confident about the summer window. It definitely looks like there's a centre-back on the cards and a left-back. A centre-forward maybe, if Darwin moves on. And then we'll see what happens with the contracts. I take Huijsen, Kirkes, and Isak, Cunha, Sesko, any of those forwards. The thing about Cunha, though, that's interesting is he has a release clause. So there's no big negotiation or arguments. You know, you might want to structure the payments a bit differently, but at least there's a release clause in Cunha's contract. Cormac Hickey, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my man. Thank you for your support. And don't forget, now that you're a member, you can check out the membership tab of the channel to get a 10% code for anything in the Anfield Agenda shop. Salah to Szoboszlai, who tries to backheel it again to Salah, but City step in and win the ball back. Foden now, out to Marmouche, left-hand channel. $105 subscribers to go to the next 1,000. So if you haven't subbed, please do, folks. Ian said, huge congrats on 300k. Arteta needs an ambulance. I want to correct you there, Ian. He needs a wambulance, because that's what all the crying little bitches go in. Canade there again. Look, stepping in, winning the ball back. Do you know, it just makes me happy and angry as a Liverpool fan to see Canade and Salah playing as well as they are, and Virgil, and knowing that they've all got contracts that aren't good enough yet. Salah now, good control in midfield. Slips the ball in behind to Lucho, who stumbles over the ball and allows the City players to get back at him. Now it's with Gravenberch. Come on, boys. The third would be delicious. Let's go. Szoboszlai and Salah linking up well today, said Xbox Gamer. Absolutely. They've got a great understanding, don't they? Gravenberch. Somebody want to ask, oh, is he onside or offside here? Szoboszlai. Are they on? Is it 3-0? I think the goal stands at the minute. Looks like Jones has made it 3-0, but I don't know if he's on or off. I'll need to see the replay. If he's timed it on, wow. Let's just see if he's timed this run right or not. Because at the moment it's 3-0. But I just don't know if... I need to see the replay. I need to see the replay. Because at the moment it's 3-0. Let's have a look. Nah, he's going to be off. He's going to be offside. He's going to be off. He's off. It looks to me like he's off. He looks about half a yard off. After that, though, it was good finish play, or good attacking play from Szoboszlai to pull it back, but yeah, he's off. It's the right call. It's off. It's being confirmed offside. Unfortunate, because they did very well after that. Szoboszlai squares it to Jones, but yeah, offside. Yeah, offside confirmed. Unlucky. Unlucky, boys. So that score will revert on my screen now. Yeah, there you go. It is offside. It was the right decision. Oh, good ball in. Oh, unlucky. Fucking hell. Good ball slipped in left side from Doku to Marmoush, who turns left foot, fires a shot across the front of Alisson Becker, and thankfully for us it goes wide of Alisson's left hand post. Oh, it ends up in a corner. Ali must have got a touch on it. So corner comes in, Virgil heads it away to the near post. Absolute colossus. Doku. Cross in. Canade blocks it again. He's been fucking brilliant. Foul on Mohamed Salah. Canade's positioning has been absolutely top notch. He's been right there to intercept so many balls. It's been brilliant. Both of our centre backs today. Incredible. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 91 subscribers away from another 1,000. So if you can hit that subscribe button, please do. Welcome to the channel if you're joining us for the first time. Just about to get towards the hour mark here at the Etihad. And it's been a Dominik Szoboszlai, Mohamed Salah masterclass. Jones now. Across the Robbo. Gravenberch is weak. Oh my god. Just go away. Just fuck off. Not even putting up with stupidity like that. Salah now. Ball squared across. Oh, City defend it on the edge of their box. Maka out there with De Bruyne. And De Bruyne puts it behind for a corner. Look at the travelling cop. Look at them. Absolute legends. Go on, lads. Go on. Look at the travelling cop, man. Absolute legends. Right, corner coming in. Maka to take it. Ball floated edge of the box. Virgil brings it down on his chest. Tries a little flick through. Shot. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Andy Robertson there with a shot. The one man you don't want to fall into in the box. So ball was floated in. Virgil chested near the penalty spot. And the ball eventually finds its way through to Robbo, who tries to strike on the turn and it flies over. Jack Ball Johnson said travelling cop gone wild. Oh mate, they look like they're having the time of their lives in there. They look brilliant. It looks like such... They're always amazing, to be fair, the travelling Reds. Always. But they look like they're having the time of their lives in there, and as they should be. Cause all of your stars are fading away. Just try not to worry, Pep, the charges are coming someday. You can take what you need, then be on your way and stop crying your heart out. .62 on the clock, still 2-0. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He's a centre half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, come as you like. Who is he? He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Alex Cooper said, Neville sounds delighted. Sure, he had Arsenal to win the league. Even when we were winning it. Probably still does he? Little Nevianald. Diaz now. Strike! Ooh! Forces City keeper into a good save. Diaz cuts in onto his right foot, curls it, and then Ederson makes a flying save to his left-hand side. Low lie the fields of Anfield Road, where once we watched the King Kenny play. Steve Highway on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely round the fields of Anfield Road. Right, another corner. The Reds to take, McAllister to take it. Cross in. Flicked on by Gvardiol to Trent, who takes no chances and goes back to Gravenberch, who goes back to Alisson. Who do I think is underperforming in this game? Why would that be your comment? It's such a weird question. Who do I think is underperforming? Not who do I think's playing brilliantly. Who do I think's responsible for us being 2-0 up? Who's underperforming? What a weird mindset. No one. I refuse to criticise anyone. Doku now again on the left side. Salah's across there to help Trent this time. Do you know what gets me though? People have the cheek to come in and call me negative. It blows my mind, honestly. Oh. City with Savinho now. Well done, the boys. Goal kick. Come on, boys. 25 to go. Here comes a change for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne is coming off to be replaced by James McAtee. Did you see the rugby yesterday? I did, yeah. Well, I watched the Ireland game. Hard work, but got there in the end. 25 to go, ladies and gents. Only need 66 more subscribers as well. So if you can help us out by hitting that subscribe button, we'd appreciate your support. Nearly at 301,000. What's your dream signing this summer? Hang on. Well done again, boys. Good defending. Let City run themselves out of pitch. Well done, Virgil. So, who'd be my dream signing? Isak, probably. But I just don't get the feeling Isak will happen. Then you're talking about Huijsen, maybe Kirkes. Hatto's another option. I'd just like us to get that midfielder in that we know we definitely still need. So let's see what happens with Zubamendi as well in the summer. If I had to guess at a summer, and of course it is a complete guess, Kirkes, Huijsen or Hatto and Cunha would be my guess. And it is a guess. Oh, well done, Ibu again. Big man not letting anything drop in that penalty box. Virgil and Canade have dealt with everything that's been put in there. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, we'll get to have a little look at Zaire Emery of PSG up close when we play them. Virgil again, look. Stepping back in there. Diaz now. Oh, he gives it away. Ake. Foden. Matthew said, Mo did say he's not in his prime yet. Who could argue? I mean, the man's just doing numbers this season, isn't he? Incredible. Incredible. Another game he scored and assisted in as well. Another shot from City. Blocked on the edge of the box. Robertson now hooks it away. Ball goes out for a City throw-in, which Kusanov takes quickly. 21 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Doku again. Goes back, edge of the box to Gonzalez. Rico Williams. Savinho. Yes, boys. Again, anything that's coming to the penalty area, come hell or high water, the lads have dealt with it. And it's been a lot of pressure in the second half from City, but we've defended everything so far. Still City moving the ball across side to side. Liverpool back in position. Ball out to Doku again. Mo's out there to help out Trent. Doku goes again back to Gonzalez. Lewis to Savinho. And look at that. Diaz back, challenging, winning balls in his own penalty area. Well done, Luis Diaz. Ollie Watkins is way too old for Liverpool to sign, lads. He's what, 29? 28, 29? Ake. Gvardiol. Again out to Doku. Trent backpedals. Doku strike. Again, Liverpool get a block in, as we have done all day. Oh, Robbo. A little bit out of position. Ball over. Doku. Straight at Alisson. Well done, Ali. Ooh. 38 subs to go. Thank you everyone that has been subscribing and hitting the like button. Can we get past 3,000 likes? I don't think we've done that this season. If you haven't hit the like button, please do take a second to do it. We're only about 300 away from 3,000. Szoboszlai. McAllister to Salah. Trent. Gravenberch. Floats it out to Robbo. Robbo brings it down on his chest. Goes back to Luis Diaz. So, Costas and Endo about to come on. Costas and Endo both about to come on now as Arne makes some substitutions. Right, here we go to the changes. Andy Robertson coming off to be replaced by Costas for the remaining 18 or so. Well done, Robbo. Travelling Cop applauding off Andy Robertson as they should. Well done, Robbo. Good shift. Thought Robbo's done well today. And Curtis Jones. Well done, Curtis. So Curtis Jones and Andy Robertson off with Turo Endo and Costas Tsimikas on. Right, Costas. Nothing rash, mate. Nothing rash. Endo. You know what to do. Get stuck in. Here's one of the most fucking ridiculous comments I've read all day. We need more desire, ambition to score when we're going forward. Do you want to look at the scoreline there? You think there's a lack of desire and ambition going forward? I mean, I don't. I think we've been very efficient in attack today. Slot came here knowing we were going to have to suffer at times out of possession. And when City get desperate and have to gamble a bit more, goal kick, we can pick them off. I don't agree with your take on a lack of ambition. We're playing to counter. Craig, I'm not sure if you know or care, but there's somebody on TikTok Live using this live stream as their own TikTok Live. Oh, really? Interesting. I have a link to it there by any chance? I know you can't post it in. I'm sure Connor can have a look at it. Cheeky bastards. Huh? Cheeky bastards. Shot from Salah there. It's called Clipster. There you go, Connor. Did you hear that one? Don't know if you heard that. So apparently an account called Clipster, Connor, on TikTok using our stream. Trent. 15 to go. Ball inside. Szoboszlai. Salah. Oh, he toe pokes it past McAllister. Marmouche now. To Doku. Again, cuts inside. Back to Nico Gonzalez. Back out to Doku. Now that wasn't great from Trent. That wasn't great. That was lazy from Trent. White Hammer. Let me just get this up 1 sec. Doku, goal kick. Yeah, that comes to nothing. Well done. Ref completely anonymous so far, how it should be. I absolutely agree with that comment in every way, White Hammer. I hope we bring in Musa, Tamari, Robinson, Bakayoko, said Khalil. Thank you, Khalil. Slot is a genius for doubling the defence on the flank, said Vlad. Yeah, you got to do it when you've got players. Now, Marmouche is getting taken off by City. So Marmouche coming off to be replaced by Gundogan. Triple change coming up here for City. Gundogan coming on. Diaz coming on. So Ruben Diaz on. Ilkay Gundogan on. And I can't see who the third change is just yet. Kovacic on. So it was Ake, Marmouche, Gonzalez off. Diaz, Kovacic. And who did I say the third one was? Gundogan on. Right, ladies and gents. We're only 60 likes from 3,000. So 60 more to go. And only 29 subscribers away from 301,000. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Cody Gakpo about to come into play. Luis Diaz getting substituted. And Cody Gakpo about to come on. Great to see Cody back on the pitch. How are we, Derek? Lovely to see you, my man. Derek said, what a week. What a weekend on the pool. Absolutely, Derek. It's been brilliant, hasn't it, bro? Absolutely brilliant. From Arsenal losing to West Ham, to the boxing on yesterday, to Ireland winning in the rugby. What a day. Oh, yeah. What a tackle. Take a bow, Alexis McAllister. What a challenge. Well done, Robbo. What a challenge, Alexis McAllister. Take a bow. Not Robbo, Costas. Sorry for the defender, but Alexis McAllister. What a challenge. Tommy said, great channel. Glad I found it. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you, mate. Trent. Launches it long upfield. Flicked on by Mo. City have it back though. Only 16 subscribers to go. Go on, the lads. Gundawan. Kovacic. To Doku. Again, Liverpool are back then. Canade clears his lines. Jack Ball Johnson said a fiver on Gakpo to score. Oh, be a lovely introduction, wouldn't it? Savinho now having a run at Costas. And City overplay it. The Reds just refuse to concede today. Thou shalt not pass. Goal kick. Carl Walsh. Come on, Liverpool. Great to see Gakpo on the pitch. It's great to have him back, Kyle. It is. Or Carl, excuse me, my friend. Apologies, Carl. It's great to have him back, Carl. Again, you'd imagine now we might get a start against Newcastle. Oh, Trent, that's a horrendous pass. It's alright though, because Szoboszlai steps in to win it back. What a day, lads. What a day. Come on. BJDM said, Craig, you're having a wonderful time. It's like a picture perfect day for me, mate. Honestly. I'm fucking buzzing. I'm so happy. You know, it's football and nothing can happen when there's still time on the clock, but there you go. Well done, Trent. It's just been City attacking the whole second half and us defending. And we've defended like absolute heroes. Canade and Virgil have been imperious today. I cannot compliment the two centre-backs enough. This is like watching just a coronation. That's what this is. It's a coronation. Well, we've always had one king in a Liverpool shirt. Today we have 11. Look at that. They just won't give up anything. It's a joy to watch. It's a joy. They just won't give up anything. I love it. Nessie said, this is the defence we needed for the last few games. Yep. What a day. I feel like a proud daddy. Watching my fellow bald brethren out there masterminding this. Vlad said, what's been your favourite moment as a Reds fan? Honestly, between Istanbul and Barcelona. And then you can throw in... Oh, here's another one. Oh, lucky. Salah slips it into Szoboszlai. Keeper comes out. Angle was against them. And the save and the block is made and it's a corner. But look at this again. Salah picks up the ball. There's Dom on the run. Salah slips it in. Takes a touch. And then there's a sliding challenge comes in from Kusanov, I think. Yeah. Who gets the block in. But again, it's just class. Just class. Yep. So I'd say the Barca 4-0. Istanbul or the 7-0 United whooping. And now it's a Liverpool corner. Champione, champione, oe, oe, oe. Maka with the delivery. Ibu with the header. Salah flicks it back in. Ugh. Ibu will want that chance again. City now tried to counter with Gvardiol. He goes long. Costas gets a boot on it. That's not a back pass, you little gimps. City fans screaming for a back pass. There's not a hope in hell he meant that as a back pass. Kevin said, what do you think the percentage is of Salah winning the Ballon d'Or? It might depend on how far we go in the Champions League, but it's looking good. Right now, if I was putting money on a Ballon d'Or winner, he'd be top of the list. You know, Mbappe will probably be there or thereabouts as well. But you'd have to have Mo right up there. Why wouldn't you? He's been the best in Europe. Szoboszlai. By the way, Enjoy picking a man of the match today, because it's going to be impossible. And we do have a man of the match vote coming up, of course, in our match reaction. You'll also be asked if you want to include your player ratings in our player rating video. So keep an eye for all that coming up in our match reaction. And again, thank you today to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without them. And again, you can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with the code you see on screen or by scanning the QR code in the bottom corner. Look at all those empty seats. At this rate, Pep's going to have to put pork chops around the players' necks so dogs will come and see them. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Nothing nicer when you're away from home than a stadium emptying out and travelling cop in full voice. Ashton said, already imagine the parade in Liverpool. It'll be epic. But you know what else will be epic? Our live show at the end of the season. We're live at the Hot Water Comedy Club, May 28th, for an end of season party. It'll be an Anfield Agenda reunion as well. Myself, Connor, Steve Bland, Jack Gill, Chris Stonage, including my first ever live interview on stage. I'm being interviewed. That's never happened before. So yeah, those tickets are going to go on sale at £20 each. May the 28th for the show. Tickets on sale March 3rd. Again, we're going to put on a good show for you. We're going to have some fun and we're going to celebrate an incredible season from the Reds. It's 3 days after the last league game and 4 days before a Champions League final. So I hope you can come along and join us. It's another all ages event. What a day, lads. What a day. Gravenberg gives the ball away. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And again, the frustration grows for City as they give the ball away sloppily again. What a day. What a day. Am I going to eat broccoli on stage? I might do. If I remember to buy some in the shop, I might. Honestly, we're going to have such a fun night that night. We're going to have a bit of a sing-along. No musician, just me and a mic. We're going to have the lads on stage together. We're going to do a Q&A. We're going to have a bit of a panel discussion. And we're going to celebrate the Reds' incredible season together at the home of Anfield Agenda in Liverpool, which is the Hot Water Comedy Club. Oh, Manchester is full of shit. Oh, Manchester is full of shit. City still trying to find a way through. Diaz, out right side. Look at all those beautiful empty blue seats. Gorgeous. Come on, boys. Keep defending. You deserve this clean sheet. Keep going. Yeah, let it go. Let it go, Trent. There you go. Robert McGecken, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, Robert. Thank you, man, for your support. Polish up that trophy, Pep. Get it ready. She's coming to Anfield. Look at that. Come on, boys. There's another challenge. Get in there, the Endo. Go on, Endo. Macca now. Trent. Salah. Back inside. Macca. Yes, you little legend. Jack Ball Johnson. Thank you, mate, for gifting 20 memberships. Incredible, man. Thank you so much. Don't forget our match reactions coming up straight after the game, so do join us for that one, where we're going to be asking the question, are you now convinced we're winning the league? Costas defends well on the far side. Gakpo to Costas. Ball goes out, throw in. What's the stoppage time? 4 minutes. 4 minutes added on at the end. 4 minutes. And again, City overplay the ball and it goes out for a throw in. What a day. Mo looks exhausted, and who can blame him? He's put in an incredible shift. First in goals, first in assists, second in chances created. Mohamed Salah is the Sky Sports Man of the match. There's 4 minutes because there was an injury. Remember the Macca challenge? Mohamed Salah coming off to be replaced by Harvey Elliott. What a man. What a man. What a man. And thank you, Robert. It seemed you became a member, my man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Robert McGeekin. Here comes... So Trent's off. Kwanzaa on. Elliott on. Salah off. And to Liverpool throw in right hand side. Again. Hooked away. Go on, boys. That's it. Keep pressing. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Cormac Hickey said, going to Anfield for my second time in April. Enjoy every minute of it, Cormac, my man. I doubt you'll have a great time. If It Bleeds said, this game just shows the importance of being clinical rather than how much you have in possession. I agree. We've been clinical today. It's been beautiful, my man. And thank you for your super chat. Jacko said, I see a lot of empty seats. Yep, there's Haaland. Look at him. Heartbroken. 9 more years of this shit for you, Ireland. 9 more years, bro. You're regretting signing that deal now. Whoop, whoop. What a day. What a day. The double over City. Arsenal hearts broken. Oh, could it be any better? It's red panties night, definitely. Szoboszlai. 1 minute of stoppage time to go. Travelling Cop in full voice, as they should be, enjoying every minute of it. And they've been incredible as well. Macca now. The Reds pouring body forward late on. Gakpo's gone offside. Macca feeds it out to Costas. Fires the ball across. Back to Costas. Pulls it back looking for Gakpo. It's defended by City. And there's Kwanzaa to intercept the counter-attack. Go on, Jarrell. Elliott now. 20 seconds of stoppage time to go. The Reds with a masterful performance. A defensive masterclass from Virgil and Ibrahim Konate as well. The Reds have got no money, but will still win the league. Na 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 na. Sabrina, could you ask Mommy to make us a coffee? Grafenberg, over the top looking for Szoboszlai. Right, Taylor, you're taking the piss now with the stoppage time. Blow up, you gimp. It is all over. The Reds have beaten Manchester City by 2-0. 11 points is the gap over Arsenal. And that looks, smells and tastes like a Premier League title for the Reds. Number 20 on the way. Match reaction coming up. What a weekend. What a result. What a day. What a coronation for Arne Slot's men. Bricktop said, what a weekend. Absolutely, my man. Again, thank you to our sponsors. And why not now? Treat yourself to something from the Anfield Agenda shop. Maybe a Where's the Money, John, in aid of Mohamed Salah's contract or something else. And again, our sponsors, Manscaped, thank you. Don't forget to check out the Chairman Pro Package face shaving kit. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Anfield20 at checkout, or scan the QR code in the bottom corner. What a day. What a time to be a Liverpool fan. What a performance. A clean sheet on a 2-goal victory. And to be fair to Guardiola, he's out there shaking the Liverpool players' hands, as well as Arne Slot as well. Or maybe that is Slot I'm looking at. I'm confused. There's baldies everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in 60 seconds for the match reaction, where we're going to be asking you to vote for your man of the match. And we're going to be asking that age-old question. Have we won it now? Come on now.